Rebound taken away by Lincoln. Throws it out and taken away from them now quickly down to Lincoln. He goes after the jam! It's time to line them up, tip it off, and get it on. It's basketball action. Monday's going to drive down, get to Miller. Miller for three! Yes, that's a buzzer! Congratulations on this season opening win, and looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday night. 3.8 seconds to go. 56. Don't go anywhere, folks. And he'll pick up Bush at the buzzer! It's good! Clarkrange wins! I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game. And welcome to Clarkrange High School as, folks, when you just thought when you say turn your radio back on, I'm back. That's right. Gary Clark with you here at Clarkrange High School. We're set for some basketball action tonight. It's 6A matchup between the Clarkrange Buffaloes and Lady Buffaloes and the visiting Lady Jackets and Jackets from Trousdale County. It should be some good basketball tonight as we get set for some District 6A action. Welcome to the Smart Bank pregame show. Stick around. We'll take a look at these two teams. We'll look at some history between the two. We'll also take a look at the district standings. We'll look at some other games going on tonight. We'll see what happened last night, and we'll take a look at the new rankings that's out. All that coming up here on the Smart Bank pregame show.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and SmartBank can help you take advantage of these new rates whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at SmartBank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the Smart Bank pregame show as we get set for action. Clarkrange comes in 16-4, 11-0 in the district, while Trousdale County girls are 1-14 on the season, 0-11 in district play. Now Trousdale County has lost 14 in a row, and they won their actually the first game of the year, and they've lost 14 in a row since that point. So they are 1-14 on the year. Checking the history between these two teams, Clarkrange is 21-1 against the ladies from Trousdale County. Their lone win back in a region tournament matchup, they beat Clarkrange on a last-second shot in that one. Clarkrange has come in 21-1. Their only win, as I said, Trousdale County was back in the 2011 regional tournament, and I'm going to tell you, folks, that wasn't a three-point shot. I can remember that game well. She shot a two-point that counted as three, and that was the ball game. But that's a whole different story. And, of course, we're looking at Coach Lamar Rogers. He's sitting at 1,260 wins on his career, and as he is chasing right now Lita Andrews out of Grandsbury, Texas, who has 1,334 wins. She is the national leader in wins as far as girls basketball and high school basketball, for that matter. And Coach Lamar Rogers making a run at that right now. Now, since 2018, Clarkrange is 7-0 against Trousdale County. And, of course, 2018, Trousdale County moved into this district. And, you know what? They're moving out next year, so they're going to move to District 8A. And so this could be the last time Trousdale County visits this gym. Now, this year, Clarkrange beat Trousdale County at Trousdale County on January the 8th, 82-29. So it's been a pretty dominant series between Clarkrange and Trousdale County for the Lady Buffaloes. Don't go away. Let's take another quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll take a look. We won't check a look. We'll take a look at District 6A standings right after the break.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Right back here at Clarkrange High School as we get set for this matchup between Clarkrange and Trousdale County in this one. Now, as we said, you take a look at District 6A right now. The Lady Buffaloes set atop that at 12-0. A win tonight, and the worst they could do would be tie for first. and that's if they lost their last 2 games coming up this week. And if they win tonight and Friday night, they clinch that number 1 spot before they play Pickett County on Saturday. Now, Clay County's sitting at 9-2. A win tonight, they will finish probably second. But, they are at Pickett County tonight, and the Lady Bobcats are ready for them. And if they win tonight and Saturday versus Clarkrange, they could move in that number 2 slot all alone. Meanwhile, Red Bull and Springs sets at number 4. They went out. They could move as high as second if Clay County loses and if Pickett County wins and then loses their last 2 games. So not very likely, but they could move all the way up to second. Looks like they're going to finish 4th. And then the bottom 4 slots, they're pretty much up for grabs as far as those teams. They'll be playing in that opening round against one another in those elimination games. Now, of course, Trousdale County, the one team that's going to finish last regardless of what they do the rest of the season, they're going to be the bottom of the barrel as far as District 6A. Well, there's some other big games going on tonight. There was one last night. We'll take a look at those when we come back on the Smart Bank pregame show.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and Smart Bank can help you take advantage of these new rates, whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at Smart Bank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the Smart Bank pregame show. As we said, some other big games going on tonight. If you want to check out the York-Smith County game, that's on our Facebook page. Just go to Fentress County or WDB Facebook page. You can check out York and Smith County live there tonight. Also live tonight, Pickett County is hosting Clay County. You can hear that on CPTV, or you can catch that on Facebook on our WDB Pickett page. And let's see, Jackson County's on the road at Red Bull and Springs. Now Monterey travels to Gordonsville. You got that's District 6A action and District 8 AA action. Cannon County finds themselves on the road at DeKalb County. Macon County's at Livingston. That should be a good one tonight. And Upperman is at Watertown. That should be a good one as well. Now, Clarkrange, of course, will play Cumberland County on Thursday. And Cumberland County tonight's at Ray County. And Clarkrange is going to play Stone on the 9th. And Stone is hosting Warren County tonight. So let's look at that. Now, last night, the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes had a girls-only matchup down at Jackson County. And the Lady Buffaloes cruised to a 75-21 win over the Lady Blue Devils of Jackson County. Not the Lady Blue Devils of old, folks. Not by a long shot. As we look at the AP rankings for this week, of course, in AAA, Stone drops a couple of notches down to number 4 after their Saturday night loss to the Lady Buffaloes. And in AA, Upperman knocked off York this week, stays number 1. Macon County remains at number 6. York drops down 1 to number 8 after that loss to Upperman. In single A, Clarkrange moves up 1 to number 4 after their win over Stone Memorial. And Van Buren County goes up a spot as well as they sit at the number 6 slot in Class Single A. And that's a region team for the Lady Buffaloes. Now, some JUCO action coming up on Saturday. The Rome State Lady Raiders head on the road to, actually they're going to host Chattanooga State at 1 o'clock on Saturday, as it should be a good game coming up down at Rome State. Well, we're getting ready for our national anthem here in just a moment. And we welcome everybody back. Of course, they've lifted some of the COVID restrictions, so quite a few more people in the crowd, but still not a packed house. But hopefully that is coming very, very soon. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back in a moment. More from Clarkrange.
When you need the right gear, Hall's Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall's Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall's Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse.
This week's special at Hall's Sports and Outdoors, all Under Armour in stock, on sale, 10, 25, 50, and up to 75% off.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office, offering area insurance, is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines, agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, getting set for starting lineups tonight. They will be starting number 2, Claire Belcher. They'll be starting number 3, that is Kenley Brown. They'll have number 10, Morgan White, I should say, pardon me. I can't read my own writing. Number 25, Kirsten Eversole, and number 22, Kaylin Donahoe. And now the house lights go down and the spotlight comes up. It's time to meet your Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes. Lady Buffaloes looking to secure no worse than a number 1 seed in the upcoming tournament with a win here tonight, as they will take on the Lady Yellow Jackets of Trousdale County High School. And Coach Lamar Rogers setting at 1,260 wins, leading the ladies from Clarkrange High School. They'll start with the Matador, Maddie Bush. Bush had a great game last one I was at. Of course, that's been a while, as she's able to have a great game down at Pickett County. They'll start up with Mackenzie Powell. Big Mac starting tonight for the Lady Buffaloes. They'll start another senior. Number 12 is the electrifying one, Lexi Pierce. Number 42 is the Mantis, Chloe Howard. And your final starter for tonight will be number 24, Kaylee Mundy. And absent in the starting lineup is Cassie Mundy, so we'll see. I'm not sure why that, but we'll see here in just a moment as Clarkrange takes on a very good Trousdale County squad. Thank you to our sponsors for our live broadcast. State Representative Kelly Keesling, State Senator Ken Yeager, Fitchburg State Executive Jimmy Johnson, State Representative John Mark Wendell, Hall Sports and Outdoors and Family Pharmacy, First Volunteer Bank Gary Maxwell Insurance, Ventures Farmers Co-op, Clarkrange Drug Center, Medthrift Pharmacy, Condition Heating and Cooling, Twin Lakes, Pizza Hut, Southeast Drywall and Construction, and also Lexi Jade's Boutique. And our pre- and post-game shows brought to you by Smart Bank. Halftime brought to you by Showtime Ford, and our player of the game brought to you by Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. Let's line them up now and tip it off and get it on. We're set for girls basketball action. The opening tip belongs to Lady Buffaloes, Maddie Bush. Bush going to drive the lane, goes in, and she's going to be hammered right off the bat by number 3, Claire Brown. Brown going to pick up foul number 1. So 4 seconds in, and the Lady Jackets with the first foul of the night. Down the line will be Maddie Bush. First one rolls and drops. Got a whole lot of shooter's hop on that one. 1-0 Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange on top early. Thanks to everybody joining us on Twin Lakes Cable, Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12. Also on WDEB and Facebook as as Banny knocks them both down. And it's 2-0 Lady Buffaloes. Full court pressure. Ball comes in to Belcher. Belcher trying to get up, and Belcher's going to lose it out of bounds. Belcher bounced it off her own foot out of bounds, so the Lady Buffaloes get it right back. Clarkrange with the ball in a 2-point lead. They'll work it into Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee with the basketball. Kaylee gives it over left side to Pierce. Back up to Kaylee. Back over to Pierce. Down to Howard. Howard will jumper on the baseline. No good. Rebound Belcher. Belcher's going to get it out this time to Donahoe. Donahoe over to Belcher. Belcher will bring it up in front court. Has it stolen by Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee with the basketball, going to drive it to the right side. Spins in the lane, takes it up and under, and draws the foul. And I believe that's going to go against Belcher. It will be number 2, Belcher, with her first, team second. At the line, Kaylee Mundy. First one, nothing but cup. We'll have one more. Second one, good as well. She hits both ends of it. 4-0 Lady Buffaloes as full court pressure again as Donahoe tries to work it in. Donahoe, long pass over to Belcher in the corner. Belcher with the ball, long balls it all the way up to Donahoe. We'll bring it in. Donahoe's pass knocked away, though. Tried to get it inside to number 25, Eversole. Was stolen away. And back the other way now. Mundy for a 3, and that's good. Kaylee with a 3 ball, and the Lady Buffaloes go up 7-8. Now steal by Powell over to Bush. Bush up and good. The Matador with 2 more, and we got a timeout on the floor. 7:06 to go in the first. Clarkrange leads it 9-0.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
And back to action. Game 1 of what's going to be a big week for us as we've got 5 days straight of basketball coming up here on WDB. And now the ball comes in quickly, this time to Eversole. Eversole looking for some help. Gives it over to Belcher. Belcher in the front court. Gives it back to Eversole. Eversole down the corner this time to number 10 who traveled with the basketball, and that is Morgan White. Morgan turns it over, and back comes the Lady Buffaloes. Now, after tonight, tomorrow night, we'll be on the road down at Livingston Academy. It's York and Livingston, York and L.A. That's all you need to say. And then coming up on Thursday, it'll be Clarkrange hosting Cumberland County. We'll have that one here at Clarkrange High School. Friday, Clarkrange hosts Gordonsville here. We'll have that one. Now, Clarkrange, quick pass underneath. Howard. Howard misses the layup. And clearing it out will be the Lady Jackets. Now firing up the 3. No good. Rebound, Lexi Pierce. That was Donahoe with a 3 ball. Pierce cleans the board. Here come the Lady Buffaloes. They'll give it over to Howard. Howard down the right side, drives all the way in, kicks it out to Bush. Bush wide open 3 ball. Count it. The Matador now with 7 in the quarter. Donahoe looking to work it in, gets it into Belcher. Belcher with the basketball. Belcher, long pass over to Donahoe. Now off to Eversole. Eversole going to drive. Eversole comes all the way down, has it stripped and stolen from behind by Bush. Gets it out to Howard. Howard off to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Stops, pops, and no good. Rebound pulled this time by Donahoe. Donahoe, the long ball at Donahoe, trying to hit number 3, Brown, but Brown didn't know where the ball was looking up at the ceiling, and it bounced off the back of her foot out of bounds. Turnover by the Lady Jackets. Clarkrange with the ball inside out now to Pierce. Pierce for a 3, and the electrifying one on the scoreboard. And the Lady Buffaloes up 15-0. Now Donahoe with the ball, works it into Eversole. Eversole gives it over now to Belcher. Long pass up to Donahoe. Donahoe in front court, sends it over to Brown. Brown looking inside, nowhere to go. Back out to Eversole for 3, and Howard rejects it with some authority, and she will take it the other end, lay it up and in. Chloe Howard with the block and the layup, and the Lady Buffaloes up 17-0. Donahoe looking to bring it in, lobs it into Eversole. Eversole going to bring it on the run. Eversole pulls up, holds up, gives it out to Donahoe for a 3, in and out and no good. Rebound Brown, and Brown's going to be fouled by Kaylee Mundy. Kaylee going to pick up the first foul for the Lady Buffaloes here tonight. Non-shooting, so it will be worked in the corner. It will be, they'll look to bring it in. It'll be Donahoe throwing it into Eversole. Eversole gives it off to Brown. Back now to Donahoe. Donahoe with the ball. Donahoe looking to drive. Donahoe's going to take it all the way to rack score, and she's going to be fouled. That'll be 2 on Kaylee Mundy. Mundy picks up her second, and Donahoe finally gets the Lady Jackets on the board and can make the old-fashioned natural three. Looking for the natural three on this one. Sets up, fires, and hits. 17-3 now your score as the Lady Yellow Jackets get the old-fashioned three-pointer. Now Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll work it down inside to Monday, and Monday's going to be bumped and fouled by number 10. That's going to go against Morgan White. So White picks up her first, team's third. Ball comes into Monday, back into Howard. Howard over to Powell. Powell looks for it. Now Powell's going to drive, has it stripped and taken away. And good hands that time by Belcher. Belcher going to long ball that one, and Pierce going to pick it off. Gives it over to Monday. Monday for a three. Good. Kaylee Monday now with 8 in the first quarter, and it's 20-3. Ball comes in this time to Brown. Brown double team, trying to get away from it. Works it over to Eversole. Eversole long pass to Belcher. Belcher holds up, gives it to Donahoe. Donahoe top of the key. Donahoe not gun shy. She'll fire that three ball, no good. Front of the iron, and back come the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange quickly up to Monday. Monday with the basketball. Monday drives through, gives out great pass into Powell. Can't get the shot to go. Gets her own board though and takes it back up and sticks it home. Good job of Big Mac to get the follow-up two. And the Lady Buffaloes up 22-3. Ball comes into Belcher. Belcher off to Eversole. Eversole gives it over to Donahoe. Donahoe into front court. Back to Belcher. Belcher quickly to Eversole. Eversole looking to drive. Gives it off this time to Brown. Brown with the ball down to Eversole. They'll go inside to Donahoe. Donahoe free for the layup. Kaylin Donahoe has all 5 of the points for the visitors from Trousdale County. 22-5 your score. 3:34 left to go in the first. Bush with the basketball. Goes inside to Powell. Powell's going to drive down, puts up the runner, no good. Gets after it and knocks the ball out to Pierce. Gives it over now to Maddie Bush. Maddie with the basketball. Maddie's going to drive in, lose the handle on it, and Eversole comes up with it. Eversole gets it over to Brown. Brown going to be double teamed, but gets away from it, looks for some help, kicks it up to Eversole. Eversole with the basketball. Eversole working it in the front court. Not a ball handler as she tries to get down to Donahoe. It's knocked out of bounds by Howard. And we got a sub for the ladies from Trousdale County coming into the game. Number 30, Jaslyn Marshall will come in. We got a timeout before we go any further. 3:03 to go in the first. Lady Buffaloes up 22-5.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
3:03 left to go here in the first quarter, and the Lady Buffaloes up to a 22-5 lead. Good to see the Clarkrange cheerleaders back. Their first time back for a while as they lifted the COVID restrictions, and the Lady Buffaloes and Buffaloes cheerleaders can perform tonight, and we appreciate them being here tonight and glad to have them back on the floor. And now it's going to be Donahoe to step out to bring it in for Trousdale County. Donahoe going to trigger it. Donahoe looking. Now throws it underneath the Belcher, and then it's knocked away. Good hands by Maddie Bush. Maddie got a paw on that and bats it out of bounds. It'll be brought in by Donahoe. Donahoe looking for some help. Lobs it out. Knocked away by Powell. Saved by Powell. Great play by Big Mac. Now stolen away by Marshall. Jaslyn Marshall comes in, steals it away, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Jaslyn Marshall came in and got the almost steal. So it's going to be out, they say, off of Trousdale County. Looked as though Monday may have touched it last, but they say it's going to be Clarkrange basketball, so the Lady Buffaloes with it with 2:56 to go in the first. Up by 22-5 score. Ball down the corner to Howard. Howard with the ball. Tries to go cross court. Does to Monday. Out quickly to Pierce. Pierce back over to Monday, left side. Monday working out front. Gives it off to Bush. Bush down to Howard. Howard in the corner. Goes inside. Stolen away. Good hands that time by Eversole. Long pass up in the front court to White. White will stop and pop. White way off the mark. And it looks like we got Stowers getting ready to check in for the Lady Buffaloes. Long pass down to Pierce for a three. In and out, no good. Rebound back up by Monday and good. Kayleen Mundy with 2 more, and the Lady Buffaloes up now by 19. Trousdale County with the ball. Belcher will get it over to Donahoe, and Donahoe will bring it up. Lady Buffaloes half-court trap now. They'll give it to Marshall. Marshall takes it inside to Eversole. Eversole is going to drive, and Eversole is going to be fouled this time by Howard. Eversole had to have that in the back of her mind when she saw that a while ago, that Howard actually swatted when she shot the 3 ball out front and then shot the layup on the other end. So Eversole goes to the line. She'll have a pair of them here. First one, Cup. She'll have one more. 24-6. Addie Stowers checks in for the Lady Buffaloes. The freshman, seeing her first action tonight. Back of the line will be Eversole, trying to finish the 2 free throws, but can't. Rebound taken away by Monday. Monday with the basketball. Long pass up to Stowers. Stowers going to step back 3. No good. Rebound, though, by Bush. Gets it back out to Stowers. Stowers in the lane, looks low, gets it off to Powell, and we're going to have a jump ball. Good hands by Eversole that time to tie it up. It'll be number 22, Donahoe, to bring it into Belcher. Back to Donahoe, and Donahoe will walk it with $1:45 left to go in the quarter. Belcher with the basketball. She picks up her dribble and now throws it away. Picked off by Stowers. Stowers, great pass underneath to Money. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound taken away by Belcher, and I believe we're going to foul on Maddie. Maddie Bush going to pick up the foul on the reach. Clarkrange by 18. Back the other way comes Donahoe. Over to Belcher. Long pass up to Eversole. Eversole back over to Donahoe for a 3. That one's off. Rebound taken away by Mundy. Kaylee with the basketball. Kaylee in the front court. Kaylee drives down, kicks it out to Stowers. Stowers going to drive up, step back 3, count it. Stowers with the step back 3 ball, and the Lady Buffaloes up now by 21. Long pass up to Mitchell. Mitchell's pass right to Pierce, and Pierce is going to give it up to Mundy. He'll lay it up and in. Kaylee with 2 more. 29-6 your score. 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Belcher in the front court. They'll give it over to Eversole. Eversole down to Marshall. Marshall shot blocked by Powell, but McKenzie going to pick up the personal. Yeah, the line will be Jaslyn Marshall. Clarkrange on top, 29-6. Marshall have 2 here. First one, good. Good looking stroke on that free throw by Marshall. She'll have 1 more. Second one, no good. Hits the front of the rim, rebound Powell. Powell with the ball, and here come the Lady Buffaloes. McKenzie in the front court, brings it over left side. Drives down, looks for some help. Gives it up now to Mundy. Mundy down the corner. Cross court over to Bush. Wide open 3. No good. Rebound, though. Powell back up. No good. Rebound this time is on the floor, and it's going to be. Let's see what they call. They're going to whistle. Clarkrange is Powell with the foul. McKenzie picks up her second. 29-7. Clarkrange up by double deuces. Back the other way comes Donahoe. Donahoe over to Belcher. Belcher passes it up to Eversole. Eversole back to Donahoe. Donahoe threw it right to Howard. Howard waiting on that one. Long pass up to Mundy. He'll lay it up and in. Takes 1 step and drops it home. Lady Buffaloes up 31-7. Donahoe with the basketball. Donahoe gets it up to Marshall. Marshall in the front court, and that's the end of the first quarter. We're through 1 into 1. Lady Buffaloes leading 31-7.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta3 Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
This is James Green, your local Twin Lakes security sales consultant. Twin Lakes is more than your local broadband provider. Did you know we also provide security and monitoring services to protect your home, business, and property? No matter what your security needs are or who your internet provider is, we can help. To learn more about our video surveillance, burglary monitoring, or fire protection, give us a call today at 931-528-2005 or by visiting twinlakes.net.
TN cert number C-0026.
If I said quarter number one was all Lady Buffaloes, that'd be a great big understatement as they lead 31-7 to have the ball to start the second quarter. With it now, Stowers. Stowers another step back three, no good. Rebound taken away by number 44 who's in the game. That is, see if we can get her, that is Claire Jo Dixon. Or Charlie Joe Dixon. Now a steal by the Lady Buffaloes. Is Monday coming out with it. Kaylee on the run, gives it over to Pierce. Pierce for a three. Good. Lexi with a couple of three balls on the night, and the Lady Buffaloes up 34-7. Ball goes over this time to Dixon. Dixon with the basketball. Looking inside. They'll go inside, and it's stolen away. Marshall's pass tipped up in the air, taken away by Pierce. Pierce with the ball goes inside to Howard. Good pass, Howard. Up and in. Good job by Howard and Pierce on that one, and the Lady Buffaloes up now by 29. Ball goes over to Marshall. Marshall back out front to Eversole. Eversole with the basketball. Eversole gives it up now to Donahoe. Back up front now to White. White will drop it inside to Dixon. Down in the corner to Eversole. Eversole double team. Gives it out to White. White will lob it in underneath to Dixon. Dixon shot partially blocked. Goes back up with it. This time scores, and she's going to be fouled. Dixon with her first two of the night, so Charlie Joe Dixon with two, going with a natural three. 36-9. Clarkrange by 27. Getting ready for this one is Dixon. Free throw, good. Dixon hits the natural three, and it's 36-10. Clarkrange with the basketball. 6:40 left to go here in the first half of play. Clarkrange works it over to Stowers. Stowers right wing, gives it back out front now to Bush. Bush going to drive down baseline, brings it back up front, picks off as White steals the pass. And now White just has her pocket picked, and Kaylee Mundy's going to lay it up, man. That one was a little too easy as White just had it laid it out there for Mundy to come away with. Now driving in is Dixon. Dixon trying to save it now. Dixon going to kick it, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Trousdale County. She tried to bend it like Beckham, but just couldn't do it that time. Kicks it out of bounds, and back come the Lady Buffaloes the other way. Clarkrange with the basketball, walking in the front court. They'll give it over to Stowers. Stowers for three, off the mark. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. And we're going to get some subs for the Lady Buffaloes. We're finally going to see Cassie Mundy come into the ball game. Also Casey Sales. And let's see. And we got Powell back in the ball game. 6:03 left to go here in quarter number two. With the basketball is Marshall. Marshall looking inside. Now goes down in the corner to White. White goes inside to the big girl Dixon. Taken away by Powell. Good hands by McKenzie. And back come the Lady Buffaloes. Cassie Mundy with the basketball. Goes over now to Stowers. Stowers looks to drive now, gives it off instead to Sales. Sales with the ball. Crosses it over now to Bush. Bush for a three, no good. Long rebound, going to go out of bounds off the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange by 28. Trousdale County with the basketball. Trousdale County broke the double-digit barrier a moment ago and now looking to put more on the scoreboard, trailing by 28. Donahoe gets in the front court. Goes left side to Eversole. Back over to Donahoe. Donahoe going to fire the three. No good. Rebound taken away by Cassie Mundy. Cassie in for the first time in this ball game. Now she'll drive, just lays it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Eversole. Eversole going to bring the other way. Eversole with the ball. Leaves it now for Marshall. Marshall back over to Eversole. Off to Donahoe. Donahoe down now to White. White turns around jumper. No good. Rebound Stowers. Addy with the basketball. Addy going to bring it on the run. Addie with the ball, drives down, gives it off, stolen away. Eversole picks it off. Clarkrange turns it over, and back come the Lady Jackets. 4:39 to go in the half. With the ball is Eversole out front. Eversole with the basketball. Works it over to Donahoe. Donahoe back to Eversole. Eversole back out front to Donahoe. Now over to White. White leaves it for Marshall. Back out down to Eversole. Eversole drives in the left side, kicks it back up front to Marshall. Marshall going to drive, and Marshall's going to be fouled by Sales. And it'll be Casey going to pick up her first of the ball game. So Casey Sales has her first of the game. 38-10 your score, and at the line, Jaslyn Mitchell. Or Marshall, I should say, pardon me. Marshall at the line. Free throw good. Next, I've got Marshall on here twice. No, that other one was Jaylene Marshall. So Jaslyn Marshall hits that one. Start to give that one to maybe her sister, I guess, Jaylene Marshall. Second one, no good. Rebound Stowers. Stowers with a long pass up to Mundy. Cassie with the basketball, drives up, holds up. Cassie works it left side to Bush. Bush drives in, gives it out to Sales. Sales for a three. No good. Rebound Maddie Bush. Bush with the ball. Bush drives down, dumps it low to Powell, but Powell can't get to it, and it's out of bounds. And Clarkrange wants to talk about timeout on the floor. Just under 4 minutes to go in the half. Lady Buffalo's up by 27.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
We've got 3:56 left to go here in the first quarter. Once again, welcome to everybody watching on Facebook, also on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12, and everybody listening in on WDEB. We appreciate you joining us here tonight. Now, if you're looking for the York game, then go to Facebook, WDEB Facebook page, York and Smith County. Gary Hall's got the call of that one. And if you're looking for Biggie County, go to WDEB Pickett. And you will find the Bobcats and Clay County girls playing on that one on Facebook. Trousdale County with the ball. They'll work it up to Belcher. Belcher in the front court. Belcher drops it off now to Eversole. Eversole back out front now to Marshall. Marshall with the basketball. Goes low now to Dixon. Dixon trying to back in, post up by Powell, but Powell got a piece of the ball, blocked it, and back come the Lady Buffaloes. Long pass up to Sills. Off to Stowers. Stowers for another three. And she's added them up, is Addie Stowers. Now long pass to Marshall, going to be double teamed, and Marshall's going to be jump ball. Good hands by Casey Sales. Casey ties it up. And it goes to Trousdale County on the alternating possession. It'll be Belcher to work it in. Belcher looking, throws it in down to Marshall. Marshall double teamed. Marshall going to be tied up again. And good hands that time by Stowers. Stowers ties up Jaslyn Marshall. And now we got Pierce back in, also Howard back in, and Monday back in. So the Monday Twins reunited with a 30-point lead in the basketball with 3:14 left to go here in the second quarter. Ball goes over to Cassie with the ball. Or Kaylee, I should say. Now down inside to Howard. Back out to Kaylee. Kaylee for a three. No good. Rebound fall for Cassie. Comes away with it. And then she's going to be bumped out of bounds. But they say she stepped out of bounds. But you don't usually fly sideways when you step out of bounds. 3 minutes left to go here in quarter number one. It's 41 to quarter number two, I should say. 41-11 your score. Clarkrange about 30 now. Belcher with the basketball. Belcher going to be double team. Works the sideline. Nowhere to go. Cross courts it. Picked off by Howard. Howard just sitting there waiting on it. Gets it out quickly to Cassie. Cassie over to Casey. Seals now back to Pierce. Pierce another three ball. In and out. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Clarkrange. 2:39 left to go in the first half. 41-11 your score. Set to bring it in will be Belcher. Works it in to Donahoe. Long pass up to Dixon tried to cross court it, and Howard just rejected it in the cheap seats. So it's going to be Trousdale basketball. They'll work it into Donahoe. Donahoe, long pass, knocked away, stolen by Casey Sales. Sales with a steal to Howard. Howard going to long ball it all the way down to Cassie. Cassie will drive and take the short jumper, good. Cassie with her first two of the night. And back comes the Lady Jackets. With it is Marshall. Marshall going to drive up. Marshall loses it again, kicked it up to Cassie. Cassie going to drive, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled by Belcher. Belcher going to pick up foul number 2. At the line will be Cassie Mundy. She'll have a pair of them here. 2:06 left to go here in the first half. Clarkrange up by 32 at the moment. And 33. Looking for 34. 44-11. Fires and nothing but cup on that one. She hits both ends of it, and Lady Buffalo's up 45-11. With the basketball will come number 22, Donahoe. Donahoe's going to throw it over to Marshall, right side. Marshall back over to Donahoe, and Donahoe's in the back court. And the official said, I'm just going to let that one go. He said, that's my bad. And drive down is Belcher, and Belcher's going to be fouled by Howard. That was pretty good. When the official looks over at the coach and said, I'm just going to let it go, my bad. Got to lock that. Yes, it should have been a backcourt violation as Belcher's going to step to the line now. Belcher's been held quiet tonight. Looking for her first points. Nope, she doesn't have it. I was starting to say she's got it. That looked good when it left her hand, but it bounces out. No good. 45-11 your score. She'll have one more. Second one goes. Whole lot of railing falls home. Back the other way now. Mundy with the basketball. Drives all the way through. Gets it out to Sales. Sales out front to Howard. Howard with the basketball. Howard's going to drive. Dumps it low to Cassie. And Cassie can't hang on. Goes out of bounds back to Trousdale County. Set to re-enter now is Brown. Brown will come in. Out will go Dixon for the ladies from Trousdale County. As walking it up will be Donahoe. Long pass up to Marshall. Marshall going to drive in, and her shot rejected by Howard. Saved by Mundy as they'll get it up to Cassie Mundy. Cassie in the front court down to Pierce. Pierce a long three. Good. Lexi Pierce starting to heat up. She's got 9 on the night. 48-22. Belcher with the basketball. Belcher going to long it up to Marshall. Back over to Donahoe. Donahoe will drive all the way and kick it out to Brown. Brown going to fire the three short. Rebound Cassie Mundy. Cassie will just bring it up slowly. Clarkrange with 56 seconds on the ball here in the first half. Going to be driving through his Cassie. Cassie loses it, taken away by Donahoe. Donahoe with the ball, and then Donahoe's going to be fouled by Kaylee. That'll be 3 on Kaylee Mundy. And that'll be a 1-and-1 for Donahoe. Donahoe's got a nickel on the night. She's actually leading all the Trousdale scorers. Looking for 6. Too hard. You can tell when she let that one go, it was too hard. She misses the front end up, back of the iron. She'll line up another one here. Second one, good. She hits 1 out of 2. Back the other way now comes Mundy with the ball. They'll go down to Cassie underneath to Howard. Howard puts it up and scores. That a little too easy for Chloe Howard as the Lady Yellow Jackets have no answer for her. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Donahoe, long pass over to Brown. Back up front now to Eversole. Eversole out to Donahoe. Donahoe for a long 3 ball, no good. Rebound Howard. Howard out to Mundy. Cassie with the ball. Gets it down underneath to a cut, and Howard lays it up and in. Pretty pass. Boy, Howard, easy deuce. 52-13, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. As Eversole going to throw it up to Belcher, and Belcher going to launch it at the buzzer. No good. We're through the first half. Halftime of this one, and it is all Lady Buffaloes. 52, to 13. Back in 2 minutes.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus, sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
Back here at Clarkrange High School, it's time now for the Showtime Forward halftime stats. We'll be back with those right after this.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
And back here, let's take a look at our halftime stats in this one as we want to pass along that at the half, Clarkrange leading 52-13. Looking at Clarkrange's scoring, they got 16 from Kaylee Mundy, 4 from Cassie Mundy, 8 from Chloe Howard, 9 for Lexi Pierce, 7 Maddie Bush, 2 Mackenzie Powell, and 6 in the game for Addie Stowers. For the visiting Lady Yellow Jackets, they got 6 points from Kaylin Donahoe, 3 points for Dixon, 2 for Marshall, 1 in the game each for Claire Belcher and Kenley Brown. We're at halftime of this one, and at the half, the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes lead the Trousdale County Lady Yellow Jackets by a score of 52-13. This is the Showtime Forward halftime stats.
Hello everybody, this is Bruce Babb, and from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember folks, it's go time at Showtime.
And back here getting set for the second half to get underway. Clarkrange with a commanding lead in this one. They lead it by a score of 52-13. And that is where we sit here at halftime. Now, let me see. I did get a York halftime score. It was 33-11 at the half. York on top of of Smith County girls. Now with the basketball is Donahoe. It is Trousdale County with the basketball. They'll give it over to Brown. Brown going to drive down, gets it back out now to White. Now off to Belcher. Belcher over to Donahoe. Donahoe with the ball. Donahoe drives around, kicks it over left side. This time they'll go inside to Belcher. Belcher up against Bush, puts up the hook, no good. Rebound is Mackenzie Powell. You got Powell, you got Bush, you've got Stowers, Smith, and Sales in the game for the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange in command of this one. Has now almost thrown away, but run down by Bush. Bush with the basketball. Bush going to drive in, try to get it across, knocked away, stolen by Trousdale County. Trousdale County with the steal. Clarkrange up by, 39 here at the moment. With the ball goes Donahoe. Donahoe working. Now goes over to Belcher. Belcher will fire the three ball. No good. Rebound going to be knocked out, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Clarkrange. Clarkrange trying to tip it out. And it will be tipped out, and it'll go out of bounds back to Trousdale County. Donahoe to trigger it. Donahoe going to long ball it up to White. White with the basketball. Gives it over to Donahoe. Donahoe back up now to Brown. Brown will drive down, pulls up. Almost has stone, does have stone. Zoe Smith takes it away. Zoe gets it out to Bush. Bush going to take it strong to the rack. Up with a reverse layup. No good. Gets her own rebound, though. Bush with the ball. Kicks it over to Stowers. Stowers for a three. No good. Long rebound. Ran down by Smith. Good hustle by Zoe. Zoe with the basketball. Gives it over to Bush. Bush goes inside to Powell. Powell with the basketball. Powell back out to Bush. Bush going to drive around, leave it over for Smith. Zoe with the ball back up front now to Stowers. Stowers right side goes underneath to Powell. Powell going to drive in, put the jump hook. No good. Rebound pulled this time by Belcher. Belcher out to Donahoe, and Donahoe actually walked, but they didn't call it. As the way they'll give it off to Eversole. Eversole down the left side. Back up front now to Donahoe. Donahoe going to drive, put up the runner. Good. Donahoe gets two more. Donahoe, the leading scorer for the visitors, as she gets her 8th point of the ball game. Clarkrange with the ball, leading 52-15. With the ball, Stowers, step back three, no good. Rebound pull this time by Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown going to walk it up, gives it over to Donahoe. Donahoe, left side. Donahoe looks over, throws it over now to White. White wasn't quite expected, but gets the ball, puts it up, no good. Rebound Powell. McKenzie with the basketball. Powell going to work it in the front court, and she's going to be fouled there by number 10, White. White picks up the reaching foul. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout with 5:16 to go in the third. Clarkrange leads it 52-15.
At Southeastern Drywall and Construction, we combine years of experience, craftsmanship, and passion to deliver high-quality, high-value residential and commercial remodeling, renovation, new construction, including metal and wood framing, drywall, insulation, acoustical ceilings, and more. We make sure every detail of construction is done to your specifications. Call Southeastern Drywall and Construction at 931-267-5435. Now hiring experienced carpenters. Call 931-267-5435.
As we get set to get back underway, it will be Clarkrange basketball to work in the side as Clarkrange on top, 52-15. Clarkrange's been pretty much in command of this one from the word go. Jumped out to a 17-0 lead and not looked back. Now Bush going to drive. Bush going to have her shot blocked, but picked up by Powell. Powell's going to power it up. No good. Rebound taken away by Brown. Brown turns in and gets away from Smith, and Brown on the run. And Brown with a 3-on-2 kicks it over to Marshall, and Marshall can't catch it. Off Marshall's hands, out of bounds. 52-15 your score. Bush the basketball. Bush in the front court. Bush working out front. Maddie with it, setting up the offense. Goes left side. Steps back, gives it down to Stowers. Stowers for a three. Good. Stowers with 9 on the night. 55-15, a 40-point game. In the front court, Eversole over to Belcher. Belcher looking for some help now. Belcher got to a cutting Brown. Brown got free underneath. Somebody, Brown get free, and she gets a layup. Brown breaks free, gets the easy deuce. 55-17, Clarkrange with the basketball. Bush over to Stowers. Stowers drives, takes another 3 ball, no good. Rebound pulled down this time by White. White with the basketball. White going to push it up. Long pass picked off by Powell. McKenzie waiting on that one. Powell going to bring it the other way. She'll take it hard to the rack. She's going to be fouled. Good drive by Powell, and McKenzie will go to the line. That one's going to go against number 25. That will be Eversole's first of the ball game. Powell at the stripe. Powell fires and hits. McKenzie's got 3 on the night. Looking for 4. Got 4. Powell hits both ends of it. 57-17. It's back to a 40-point ball game. Clarkrange on top. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Clarkrange getting some of the younger kids in as now driving to Eversole. Gets it down the corner. Brown, and Brown's going to be tied up. And it goes to Clarkrange on the alternating possession. Good hands by Maddie Bush. And back come the Lady Buffaloes. Clarkrange with the basketball. Front court, they'll give it over to Sales. Sales will fire the quick 3 ball. No good. Rebound knocked around, and Eversole comes out with it. Has it stripped and stolen by Stowers. Stowers with the ball, drives down, steps back 3. No good. Rebound going to be taken away this time and taken away by Zoe Smith. The ball loose now. Zoe Smith gets it to Bush, and they say no. They say he was touched by Trousdale County, so it goes Clarkrange basketball. And so it was touched by Trousdale County. With the ball is Bush. Maddie goes over to Stowers. Back up to Bush. Bush over to Powell. Back up front to Smith. Smith will drive in, give it off to Sales. Crosses it over to Stowers. Stowers drives down, drives in the lane now. Takes a little up and under, and she absolutely broke the ankles of number 3, Brown, as Brown she made a move on Brown. Brown went to the floor. Stowers now with double digits. Front court comes Belcher. Belcher going to drive in, almost loses it. And we're going to have a reaching foul on Clarkrange. See, they call that one on. He'll go against Stowers, so Addie picks up her first of the ball game. It will be Dixon to re-enter the lineup. Dixon will check in, and Brown's going to sit down. Brown went down hard earlier, so she we'll see what happens as she comes back in the game. Down by 42, may not. Ball comes into Belcher. Belcher looking for some help. Now backs it out, gives it over to Marshall. Marshall with it. Marshall guarded by Sales, gets the ball, drives down. Marshall cuts it to the cutting us wide and throws it off her feet out of bounds. Clarkrange with the ball. 59-17. 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. And the clock should continue to run now for the rest of the game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Bush over to Sales. Sales drives in, backs out. Sales back over to Bush. Bush now down to Stowers. Stowers with the ball. Gives it up to Smith. Smith tried to get over to Stowers. Throws it away. Little too far ahead, and now it's going to be 1:42 to go. I guess maybe they'll start the running clock in the fourth quarter. So, $1:40 left to go in this one. Third quarter, that is, and Clarkrange with a commanding lead as Eversole with the basketball, dribbling around out front, gives it off to White. Inside to Belcher. Belcher's shot blocked by Powell, and Powell's going to pick up the foul. That'll be 3 on Big Mac as McKenzie picks up her third personal. At the line will be Claire Belcher. Looking for her second and third points of the night. She's got 1 on the night. She's got 2 on the night. She'll have 1 more. 59-18, I should say. Clarkrange on top by 41. And it'll stay 41 as she misses the second end of it. Back the other way will come Bush with the basketball. Bush in the front court. Bush gives it over to Powell. Powell going to make a move. Nice move on Dixon, and she lays it up and in. She left Dixon standing in her tracks as Powell gets the easy two. Clarkrange with 6 now. And across the timeline comes Eversole. Eversole with the basketball over to Belcher. Belcher drives around. Belcher going to fire up a long 3 ball. No good. Rebound Powell. Powell with the ball. And here come the Lady Buffaloes. Under a minute to go in this third quarter. As they'll give it down this time to Powell. Powell with the basketball. And up for the 3. Sales with the 3 ball. I was looking away for a second, missed that one. So Casey with the 3 ball. Back the other way now is Belcher with the basketball. Belcher down to Eversole. Eversole looking to drive in, drive, spins, kicks it back out to Marshall. Marshall working it out front, gives it over this time. Tried to get it inside to Dixon, too high, too hard. Zoe Smith comes away with it. Zoe with the basketball, quickly down to Stowers. Stowers for another 3, no good. And that's going to go out of bounds. And we're through 3, end of 3. It's Clarkrange 64, Trousdale County 18.
When you need the right gear, Hall Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse.
This big special at Hall Sports and Outdoors, all Under Armour in stock, on sale, 10, 25, 50, and up to 75% off.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Well, the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes start this final frame with a 64-18 lead. Trousdale County with the basketball to start this final frame. Coming in for the Lady Buffaloes, you've got Daly in the ball game. So Coy Daly in now, and you've got Smith, Powell, Stowers, Sells, and Daly in the ball game. And the pass going to be knocked away. They tried to get it into Marshall, knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Trousdale basketball. Good hands by Stowers on that one. They'll look to lob it in. They lob it in, knocked away by Daly, but coming up with Dixon. Dixon gives it over to Belcher, and Belcher's going to be fouled by Zoe Smith. First on the night on Smith. Trousdale County on top, 64-18. They'll lob it in to Dixon. Dixon with the basketball. Dixon going to drive, takes it all in, has it blocked from behind, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Casey Sales. It will be Trousdale basketball on their own end. Belcher works it into Dixon. Dixon, the quick turnaround, no good. Rebound Smith. Zoe with the ball, long pass up to Sells. Sells out to Daly. Daly for a 3, no good. Rebound ran down by Smith. Zoe Smith with the ball down the corner to Stowers. Stowers with the basketball. Stowers going to drive the baseline, cut off. Looks from him, goes inside to Sells, out to Daly. Daly back over to Smith. Smith off to Stowers. Stowers for a 3, good. Addie Stowers with 14 on the night. She is the second leading scorer for the Lady Buffaloes. Belcher with the basketball. Drives down in and is going to be jump ball. Good hands by Sales. Casey reached in, tied it up. It goes to Clarkrange on the alternating possession. And in now for the ladies from Trousdale County is Elsie Satterfield. They'll give it over to Sales. Sales inside to Powell. Powell looking for somebody. Try to get back over. Stolen away by Satterfield. Leaves it now for Belcher. Belcher down to Marshall. Marshall for a long 3, way off the mark. Rebound taken away by Sales. Long pass up to Smith. Zoe with the ball, crosses it over to Powell. Powell up good, and she's fouled. Mackenzie Powell with 2 more. And she'll go to the line looking for the natural 3. And that one's going to go against number 4, Satterfield. Good pass that time by Sales to Powell, who gets the layup. 69-18 your score. 70-18 your score. Powell with 9 on the night. As we see getting ready to come in is Wells getting ready to come in for the Lady Buffaloes. Belcher with the basketball, gives it over to Satterfield. Satterfield back out front to Marshall. Marshall with the ball. Marshall drives the left side, or right side, gives it back inside to Belcher. Belcher lobs underneath to Dixon, knocked away by Daly, but we're going to foul on Daly, I believe. And the clock continues to tick as we're in the mercy rule. Wells going to come in, and Powell's going to come out. Good night for McKenzie. She ended the night with 9. And Clarkrange we'll see it worked in this time. Up and good by Satterfield, and she's going to be fouled. Satterfield going to the floor makes the circus shot. She'll have a shot, the natural 3. That one's going to go against Wells. Caitlin picks up her first of the ball game. Free throw, though, no good by Satterfield. Rebound Dixon, back up, blocked by Daly. Daly got the swat on that. And back the other way, they'll kick it over to Sales. Back up now to Stowers. Stowers, another 3 is good. Addie Stowers, the leading scorer of the Lady Buffaloes now with 17 on the night. Satterfield drives, puts it up. And Satterfield come off the bench. Where's this young lady been? As Satterfield's come off the bench and put up 4 points. She's your second leading scorer and only been there for a minute. Back the way, Stowers, another 3, no good. Rebound tipped out by Daly, but taken away by Trousdale. Okay, now taken away by Stowers, and then it's taken away again by Belcher. Belcher with the basketball, gives it over to Eversole. Eversole looking to drive, leaves it now for Satterfield. Satterfield puts it up, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds. It wasn't blocked. She actually shot that one behind the backboard. Okay. Either way, it's going to be Clarkrange basketball. 3:23 left to go in this one. Clarkrange in definite command this one, going to pick up their 17th district win. Now quickly Smith for 3, and the Z Nation knocks down the 3 ball. Everybody on the floor but Daly and Wells for Clarkrange has scored. With it, Marshall. Back out front to Satterfield. Satterfield, another long 3, almost banked that one in. Rebound, Eversole drives in, puts it up and scores. Eversole now with 3 points. And we got a break for some subs to come in with 2:40 left to go in the game. Ball comes into Stowers. Stowers with the ball. Stowers works it over now to Sales. Back up to Daly. Now cross court to Smith. Smith with the ball. Over to Sales. Sales picked off. She tried to make the pass across to Stowers. Picked off by Satterfield. Satterfield drive down, hold it up. Gives it out to Belcher. Belcher over to Marshall. Marshall for a 3. Good. Marshall with the 3 ball. So Jaslyn Marshall now with a nickel on the night. Clarkrange the other way. Stowers with the ball. She'll stop. Pop. No good. Rebound tipped. Stowers will come up with it. Stowers going to bring it out. Stowers will work it back out front. Stowers with basketball, kicks it over to Smith. Zoe wide open. Bang. For the 3, no good. Rebound Stowers. Stowers off to Sales. Sales for the 3, no good. Long rebound Belcher. Belcher going to outlet to Satterfield. Satterfield going to take it on the run all the way in and blocked by Daly, and they're going to get Daly for a foul. And for Daly, that'll be her first foul, her second foul actually of the night. And the line, Satterfield. Free throw, no good. Elsie Satterfield misses the first one. Second one, no good. Rebound Satterfield, though. drives in, gives it out to Marshall. Marshall for another long three, no good. Rebound Daly. Daly with the board, gives it over to Stowers, and Stowers will bring it up with 70 seconds. Long pass with Stowers up to Smith in front court. Over to Sales. Sales going to drive in. Kicks in the corner, Daly. Daly for a three. That one's partially blocked. Daly gets it back on. Daly's going to be fouled. That one's going to go against number 5, as that is Parrish picking up her first personal. And that line will be Daly. Daly will have a pair of them here. Probably not much more left after that. Time's really clicking away. As Chloe missed the front end of it, we'll have one more. And they're going to bring in a whole new set for Trousdale. And they're going to stop the clock for a second, so Daly will have one more shot. And 24 is in the game. Martin, let's see, 33 is Simmons. Free throw by Daly, no good. Rebound tipped out by Stowers. Stowers with the ball. She'll take the jumper, good. Stowers on the night now with 19. 19 on the night. So now Stowers with a steal. Stowers with the basketball. Stowers going to take it. Drives down, stops, looks for some help. Gives it over to Sales. Sales with the ball. 22nd, out to Daly. Daly off to Stowers. Stowers looking to drive, gives it over to Daly. Daly for a three, good! Chloe Daly with the bank open. She drops in the deposit, and it's 81-27. Lady Buffaloes, and they're just going to, the Trousdale County mercifully is just going to dribble it out and get it over with. This one is mercifully over as the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes hammer the Trousdale County Lady Yellow Jackets 81-27. If this is I'll get the rest of a minute. And if this is Trousdale County's last trip to Clarkrange, I'm sure it's not one they're going to want to remember as they lose 81-27. And we'll take a timeout now, and we'll be back to give you the stats on this one, and we'll get some stuff ready for the boys' game, so don't go away.
This is David Price, your local Twin Lakes Business Solutions consultant. When it comes to your business, having the right technology in place to support your performance goals and meet your customers' needs is critical. Twin Lakes offers advanced business services and customized solutions to enhance. To learn more about our customizable business solutions, including fiber broadband, Metro Ethernet, phone systems, conferencing services, and more, give us a call today at 931-476-2151 or visit us online at twinlakes.net.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
And back here with the Clarkrange Lady Buffaloes roll tonight over Trousdale County, 81-27 with the win. The Lady Buffaloes can finish no worse than tied for first place in the district, as this was a big win for them, winning over Trousdale County. Let's take a look at the scoring. Lady Buffaloes led by Addie Stowers with 19 points, 16 for Kaylee Mundy, 8 in the game for Chloe Howard, 9 for Lexi Pierce, 7 in the game for Maddie Bush, 9 for Mackenzie Powell, 3 in the game for Casey Sells, Zoe Smith, and also Chloe Daly. For Trousdale County, they were led by Kaylin Donahoe with 8 points. And then they had 5 points for Jaslyn Marshall, 3 in the game for Charlie Joe Dixon, 4 for Elsie Satterfield, 3 in the game for Kirsten Eversole, and 2 each for Claire Belcher and Kinley Brown. Clarkrange wins at 81-27, your final here tonight in this girls matchup. Don't go away. We'll be back with boys action here in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a timeout and get some music in. We'll be back in just a little while. Action here. We do have a couple of scores for you. York beat Smith County 54-31. York over Smith County. And let's see, I got a Pickett County score for you. Pickett County girls knocked off Clay County 62-49. So Pickett County and Clay County splitting on the season as the Lady Bobcats win at home tonight 62-49. Now we're getting set for boys action here. Clarkrange comes in 4-14, 3-6. Trousdale 9-6, 7-4. Now coming out for Trousdale County, they will start with Alex Ford. They will get Keenan Burnley. Number 25, Kane Burnley. And number 35, Trent Burnley. And now it's time to meet your Clarkrange Buffaloes. The Buffaloes fell in their lone matchup against Trousdale County earlier this season. They're looking for some redemption here tonight. They come up with a big win over Monterey the other day, but a tough loss against Stone on Saturday. So we'll see. We're getting set for our starting lineup here. First starter for the Buffalo is Connor LaRue. Connor's got a big night tonight shooting the basketball. Number 2, Josh Durham, got to handle the ball tonight as he'll come out and they'll put a lot of pressure on him tonight. They'll be starting number 15, Evan Cantrell. Cantrell got to handle the boards tonight. And then the gunner for the Buffaloes is Hayden Smith, number 33. He's got to get some big points tonight. And then the starter for this team is where their starting point is, that is Anthony Cottle. As Cottle's got to have a big night tonight against Trousdale County. So we get set for this boys matchup here in just a moment. Clarkrange and Trousdale County, a couple of wins here and down the stretch by the Buffaloes. They can move up into that number 4 or 5 spot, probably maybe even at least 6 or 5 spot and get to host that first round of the district tournament. That would be huge for the Buffaloes, but they got to get started here tonight as it will be Clarkrange with Cottle to jump it up. He'll jump it up against number 35. That is Trent Ferris. And their other starter is Cameron Rankin, number 45. As we get set to jump it up, it'll be Ferris to jump it up. And Ferris going to jump it up against Cottle. The opening tip belongs to the Buffaloes, Josh Durham. Durham with the basketball. Durham going to work the front of the court. Durham working it out front, looking. Gives it over now to Cantrell. Cantrell with the ball back to Durham. Durham trying to go underneath, knocked away, stolen by Ferris. Ferris with the steal. Here comes Trousdale County up quickly in the corner, firing out of the corner. Number 25, no good. Rebound pulled away by number 45. That is Rankin, and then it's going to be stolen away, but the Buffaloes turn it over. Cantrell come away with it, but they call him for the double dribble. And it will be to work it in the corner, number 21. That is Burnley. Burnley looking to bring it in, gets it in this time to number 10. That is Ford. Back to the other Burnley. Now inside, knocked away. A good defense by Cottle. As you got number 25 is Kane Burnley. Number 21 is Keenan Burnley. And these twins, I remember them playing last year. Now Burnley going to fire up the three. No good. Rebound Hayden Smith. Clarkrange with the basketball. No score yet in this one. Clarkrange works it in the front court. They'll give it off to Cottle. Cottle to turn around. No good. Rebound pulled by Ford. Ford going to push it up full speed. Ford drives down, gives it out to Burnley. Burnley shot blocked, and we're going to have a foul, though, called on the Buffaloes. We'll see who they whistle against. They're going to whistle against the Buffaloes, Hayden Smith. Hayden picks up foul number 1, and that'll send to the line number 21. That is Keenan Burnley. And he can't drop the first one home, so still a scoreless ball game. We'll have one more. Keenan Burnley back of the line looking for number 2, trying to get his team on the scoreboard, and he does. He draws first blood. It's 1-0. Trousdale County. Clarkrange with the ball and turn it over Durham. Durham drug his foot before he made the pass, turns it over. And back will come the Yellow Jackets. They'll have it underneath their own basket. Forward to trigger it. Lobs it into Burnley. Burnley over to Keenan Burnley. Back to Kane Burnley. Back to Keenan Burnley. Keenan Burnley looking now for Rankin. Rankin drives around, cut off. Rankin back up to Burnley. Burnley back over to Burnley, and Burnley will fire out of the corner for three. Good. That was Kane Burnley, I believe. Yeah, Kane Burnley with a three ball. Back on the Buffaloes. They'll work it up to Cottle. Cottle over to LaRue. LaRue back into Cottle, knocked away. Taken away by Burnley, and then taken away by Cottle. He'll drive, go to glass, and score. Good job by Anthony Cottle. And Anthony with the first two of the game for the Buffaloes. Forward in the front court, over to Kane Burnley. Kane Burnley a long three. That one's no good. Rebound Keenan Burnley, back up, no good. Rebound Keenan Burnley, we're going to have a foul on the floor. Clarkrange just can't get the board as that one's going to go against Smith. Ooh, and that's a tough call. That's 2 on Hayden Smith right off the bat. Clarkrange needs Hayden in there. And we're going to have an offensive foul on big number 45. That's Rankin. Rankin jockeying for position, just pushed his way through and picks up a foul. So Cameron Rankin picks up his first of the ball game. Full court pressure again by the Yellow Jackets. Clarkrange's got to handle the basketball. Durham going to bring it into Hayden Smith. Smith gets around, gets it up to Cottle. Cottle with the basketball. Cottle in the front court, and he traveled with it. Cottle turns it over, and back comes Trousdale County. 4-2 early, Yellow Jackets. As they'll work it into Burnley. Burnley with the ball over to Burnley. Kane to Keenan. Keenan to Kane. Now Keenan going to fire the three and hit it. Keenan Burnley drops the three ball home, and it's 7-2. Back the other way, Cottle with the basketball. Cottle up to LaRue. LaRue over to Durham. Durham down now to Smith. Smith cross-courts it over to LaRue. LaRue with the basketball. Inside to Cottle, out to Cantrell for a two, and it's good. Big basket by Evan, cuts it back to a 2-point ball game. They're going to say that was a three, so we'll get Cantrell a three ball on that one. And now the other way with it, driving in. They'll give it out to Kane Burnley for three, no good. Rebound Hayden Smith. Hayden with the basketball, kicks it over to Durham. Durham going to bring it on the run. Durham with the ball in the front court. Drives down in, sends it over left side to Smith, or knocked away in good hands by Rankin, but he couldn't hang on to it, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Clarkrange basketball. Triggering it in will be Smith. Smith gives it over to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Inside now to Cottle. Cottle drops it over. Wide open is Cantrell for the easy deuce as Trousdale County caught napping on that one. And it's all tied at 7 apiece. Under 5 to go here in the first quarter. They'll go over to Burnley. Keenan Burnley. Keenan Burnley drives off the glass and good. Actually, that was Kane Burnley. I've got them backwards there on that one. Kane Burnley with the score. Cottle with it up to Smith. Smith all the way over to LaRue. LaRue going to drive down through. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith with the ball over now to Durham. Durham with it. Durham going to drive in, has it stripped and stolen. Rankin will come away, has it stolen back though. Good hands by Connor LaRue. Connor LaRue has it knocked away though, now runs it down. Good hustle by LaRue. Gives it over to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Back, tried to get to LaRue, and it's stolen by Keenan Burnley, and Burnley going to lay it up and in. Keenan Burnley with two, and that'll bring Xander Reagan off the bench. Reagan going to check in after the timeout. 4:11 to go in the first. It's 11-7 in favor of Trousdale County.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charge is not a driver tip.
And back to action now as it will be Reagan in the ball game. Xander checks in for the first time. As it'll be LaRue to work it in. LaRue will work it in this time to Reagan. Xander into front court. Xander with the ball over to LaRue. Down to Cottle. Cottle going to fire for three. Way off the mark. Rebound brought down by Rankin. Rankin going to bring it. Rankin going to drive, stop, kicks it over to Ford. Ford for a three. That one looks good, is good. He let that one go straight in front of me, and you could tell that was going to drop on when he let it go. And now the Yellow Jackets have doubled up the Buffaloes. LaRue with the ball over to Reagan. Reagan off to Cantrell, down to Smith. Smith with the ball. Cross courts it over to LaRue. LaRue back out front to Reagan. Reagan for a three. No good. Long rebound. Ran down and taken away by Burnley. Burnley with the basketball in the front court. They'll give it over to Ford. Ford for a three. Short. Rebound pulled by Smith. Smith with the board. Smith gets it into front court. Gives it over to Cantrell. Cantrell back now to LaRue. LaRue down low to Smith. Smith a little jumper. Good. Hayden Smith finally on the scoreboard, and we got a 5-point ball game. Coming up the floor, walking it slowly, will be number 25, Kane Burnley. Gives it over to Keenan. Back to Kane Burnley. Under 3 minutes, back to Keenan. Back over to Kane Burnley. Now off to Ford. Ford looking inside. Did not see number 24 checked in a moment ago. That is Garrett Reiger. Now Rankin going to put up the jumper. No good. Rebound Connor LaRue. LaRue with the board, and here come the Buffaloes. Reagan with it. Reagan in the front court, goes over to Smith. Smith for a three. No good. Rebound pulled away this time by Ford. Ford driving coast to coast, puts it up, missed everything, and complained to the official, but the official telling him to just go on. Now a steal by Rankin. Rankin with a steal. Rankin will come the other way. Rankin going to drive, puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound Cottle. And I'm not sure if Trousdale County, how talented they are, but they did definitely complain on every shot they take. We've got the complaint department in for sure tonight. With the basketball now is LaRue. LaRue off to Reagan. Reagan over now to Cantrell. Into Cottle. Back to LaRue. Drops it low to Smith. Smith, a little turnaround good. Hayden with 4 points in the quarter. We're back to a 3-point game. Burnley with the basketball. Burnley in front court. Gives it over to Burnley. And they're just going to hold it out front as the Burnley brothers just passing it between themselves. Trying to get Clarkrange to come out of that zone. They'll go inside to Keenan Burnley. No good. Rebound Cottle. Cottle with the board, and Cottle bring it the other way. Well, actually, that was Kane Burnley with the shot. Front court is Reagan. Reagan calling out the play. Reagan gives it over down to Cantrell. Down low to Smith. Inside to Cottle. Pass high. Cottle saves it out to Smith. Smith will drive in, dumps it off to Cottle, and Cottle standing out of bounds. Coming in now for Trousdale County. We got some wholesale substitutions coming in the ball game. Coming in, number 11, Thomas Brown is in the game. Number 1, that is Braden Gooch. Let's see who else has come in for him. Number 3's in the ball game. That is Landon Carver. Carver in the ball game. And number 4 in the game, which is Andrew Ford. Carter gives it over to Ford. Ford looking, cross courts it now number 11. He'll fire the three. No good, in and out. Rebound tipped in, saved in by number 3, but right to Hayden Smith. Hayden, long pass picked off as number 11 read that one all the way. Brown steals it, takes it back the other way, and then they'll throw it away. Brown made a nice pass. The only problem was number 11, Brown, wasn't expecting it. It bounces off his chest and out of bounds. 37.5 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Clarkrange will work it into Cottle. Cottle with the basketball. Cottle going to bring it on the run. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Cottle drives in, gives it out to Durham. Durham off to Connor LaRue. Back over to Durham. Durham to LaRue. LaRue down to Cantrell. Cantrell back out to Cottle. Over to LaRue, 17 seconds. LaRue going to drive, put up the runner. No good. Nice move, couldn't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Reiger. In the front court will be Ford. Ford with the ball. Ford will now fire a long three, drain it at the buzzer. Andrew Ford from downtown knocks it home with the 3. And at the end of 1, it's 17-11, Trousdale.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
When you need the right gear, Hall's Sports and Outdoors in Jamestown is where you go.
Hall's Sports and Outdoors, they've got all the new brands and styles you need.
Stop in at the new Hall Sports and Outdoors, Jamestown, at the corner of South Main and Livingston Avenue, across from the historic courthouse.
This week's special at Hall Sports and Outdoors, all Under Armour in stock, on sale, 10, 25, 50, and up to 75% off.
And quarter number 1, the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets with a 6-point lead after 1. They'll come back with the same players that left the court. As they've got working in, they'll give it in this time to number 3. That is Carver. Carver with the basketball. Gives it over this time to Gooch. They'll go down inside to Reiger. Reiger tries to take it, blocked. Good job by Hayden Smith, and Durham comes out with it. Durham with the ball, gives it over to LaRue. LaRue works it out front. LaRue gives it back over to Durham. Durham with the ball. Durham right side now to Cantrell. Down underneath to Cottle. Cottle driving, kick it out to Smith. Smith a 3. No good. Rebound, fall 4, and Reiger comes out with it. Gives it up quickly to Carver, and Carver going to take it on the run. Carver down to Ford. Ford drives across, kicks it over to Brown. Inside to Reiger, knocked away and out of bounds off of Reiger. Good job defensively by Hayden Smith. Hayden's got to be careful. He's got 2 here in the first half. With the basketball now will be Durham. Durham going to walk it up. Durham with the ball. Durham in the front court. Looking. Now Durham's going to drive down in, kick it out in the corner to Smith. Cordell getting ready to check back in. They'll get it over to Hayden Smith. Hayden's going to drive in. Has it stolen away by Brown. Brown's going to take it down the other way. Gets it out to Ford. Ford drives underneath. Kicks it all the way out to Carver. Carver in the lane. Backs it up. Gives it over to Ford. Ford will take the little jumper from the free throw line. Good. Ford's got a nickel here in this first half, and we got a timeout called by Clarkrange. 6:41 to go in the first half. It's 19-11. Trousdale County.
Hey y'all, it's Lexi here at Lexi Jades, formerly known as Sweet Peach. We have finally got our app launched on the App Store, so be sure to go download that. It's just Lexi Jades. And in store, we have lots of Valentine's gift ideas. And then we also have lots of pre-orders on the app just launched. And we have spring and summer 2021 coming soon in store. We are located directly behind the post office. Stop in and see us. We're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 3.
State Representative John Mark Wendell is happy to be a supporter of the Fentress County sports programs. Participating in sports enables our young people to learn responsibility, teamwork, and sportsmanship, as well as promoting physical fitness. Also, John Mark Wendell is grateful for the opportunity to serve as your state representative and encourages you to contact him or his staff anytime that he can be of assistance. The very best to the Fentress County sports teams for a successful season is the message from State Representative John Mark Wendell.
Back to action. Clarkrange with the basketball. Durham gives it over to Cordell, who checked in. Case in for the first time. They'll give it off to Smith. Smith with the ball off to Durham. Durham looking. Gives it up to LaRue. LaRue top of the key over to Cantrell. Cantrell will give it to Cordell. Cordell's going to drive. He'll put the floater up. Good. Case Cordell with his first 2 of the ball game. Clarkrange takes a 6, or cuts it down to 6. Back the other way forward with the ball. Out front to Rankin. Rankin over to Carver. Carver going to lob it down low to number 35, who checked in the ball game. They'll give it back to Carver. And they'll swing it over to Ford. Ford, a long three ball, no good. Rebound followed up and laid in there by number 35, Ferris. Ferris with his first two of the ball game. Ferris there for the easy follow-up, and now back the other way comes Clarkrange with the basketball. Front court, they'll work it over, try to get to Cordell. Knocked away, good job by Cordell to get it back. Got to Smith. Smith, a little jumper, good. Hayden drops another two ball in. He's got 6 in the ball game. Back the other way now will come Trousdale County's number 10. That is Alex Ford in the game. Gives it up to the other Ford who drives down, pulls it up. Cross court it back out front to Carver. Carver wide open for a three, no good. Rebound case Cordell. You've got Andrew and Alex Ford in the ball game. Cottle's getting ready to come back in for the Buffaloes. Cordell with the basketball. Cordell got to get somebody come and help him out. Throws it down to Smith. Smith, left corner, goes inside to Cantrell. Cantrell's going to be fouled. And that could go one of two ways. That's going to go against number 4, Ford. The Burnley brothers come back in the ball game, and back in comes Cottle. Trousdale County back with their original starters in the game. It'll be Smith to bring it in. Smith will work it in. Hayden will bring it in from the baseline. 4:49 left to go in the first half. Lady Buffaloes, if you just tuned in, roll tonight. They won it by a final of 81-27. Clarkrange no trouble with Trousdale County in that one. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be down at Livingston Academy. It's York and L.A. That should be a great one tomorrow night. All you got to say is York and L.A. That's all you got to say. Smith to bring it in. Smith brings it in to Cottle. Cottle back out front to Durham. Down the corner to Smith. Smith with the ball, lobs underneath Cottle. Cottle, good job catching that one. He tries to get it back out, but it's knocked away by Rankin and out of bounds. Clarkrange with the ball in the corner. It'll be Durham to trigger it. Durham lobs it in to Cottle. Cottle over now to Smith. Smith for a wide open three. No good. Rebound Rankin. Rankin long balls it to Ford. Ford all alone for the layup. Ford got behind the defense, gets an easy deuce. That's an 8-point lead now for Trousdale County. Clarkrange front court. They'll give it over to Cantrell. Cantrell inside to Cottle. Cottle back out to Cantrell. Quick three ball, no good. Rebound taken away by Burnley, and Burnley goes to the floor. No walk on that one. Gets it over to Rankin. Rankin will bring it the other way. Rankin will stop. Rankin will pop. No good. Rebound, though, Ferris back up, and he's going to be fouled. And we'll see who they call it on. That'll go against Cottle. First on the night for Cottle. Out send Ferris to the line. Ferris will have a pair of them here. First one good. He'll have one more. Back of the line, Ferris. Second. No good. Rims out. Rebound pulled by Cottle. Cottle gives it over to Cordell, and Cordell will get it up quickly to Durham. Durham with the basketball. Durham working it. Durham with the ball. Has it stolen away. Taken away by Burnley. Burnley with the ball. All the way to Rack. No good. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds. It will be Trousdale basketball. And Clarkrange wants another timeout. Timeout on the floor with 3:45 to go in the half. It's 24-15, Trousdale County.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
Back to action. It'll be Trousdale basketball. Burnley to work it in. Keenan Burnley works it in underneath to Cameron Rankin, who puts it up and in. Rankin with his first two, and Trousdale their first double-digit lead. Trousdale by 11. Durham with the ball. Gets it over to Cordell. Inside to Cottle. Cottle out to Cantrell. Back up to Durham, too high, but able to run it down was Cordell. Case gets it inside to Cottle, over to Cantrell. Off to Smith. Smith, a little jumper block, and rebound taken away by Rankin. Rankin with the ball, and Rankin will bring it. Rankin into front court. Rankin coast to coast, lays it up, no good. Rebound Ferris, his shot blocked. Burnley gets the rebound, gets it over to Ford. Ford going to drive, puts up blocked by Cottle, and we're going to get Cottle for the foul. Anthony Cottle picks up his second, and that's going to send Alex Ford to the line. Trousdale by 11, 3:05 left to go here in quarter number 2. Headed toward halftime. Free throw, good. And got one more. Ford back of the line. Through will check back in with 3:05 to go in the half. Second one, good as well. He hits both ends of it. 28-15, a 13-point lead. Now Cordell will come out. Back in will come LaRue. They'll work it into Durham. Durham with the ball. Durham works it up, looks for some help. Picks up his dribble, throws it, knocked away by Rankin. Cottle comes up with down quickly to Smith, who puts it up and in. Hayden Smith with two more. That's back to an 11-point game. Up quickly now, Burnley fires for three, no good. Gets his own board, and we're going to have a foul on Durham. It's going to be, see, that was put up by Keenan Burnley. Ball goes down low to Ford. Ford's going to be fouled, and that's three on Cottle. Cottle's picked up his third here in the first half. Cordell's going to come back in. Cottle will have to come out with three personals. At the line will be Alex Ford. His first one good. He'll have one more. Case Cordell going to check into the ball game. Cottle sets down. He's got three fouls, and it's a 12-point lead. Ford. Second one, good as well. Hits them both, and it's a 13-point lead now. Trousdale County by the Bakers does it into front court. Cordell with the ball. Cordell's going to drive down. Cordell's going to drive in the lane, back it out. Cordell with the ball. Tried to get to LaRue. LaRue can't handle the pass, and Ferris comes away with it. Now Ferris, long pass up to Rankin. Off to Ford. Ford now with the ball, back to Rankin. Rankin going to drive in. Oh, Rankin took about 3 steps, but no call. Rebound taken away by LaRue, and then he loses it out of bounds. LaRue loses the handle on it. LaRue had the rebound, just lost it out of bounds, and it will be, no, they say Clarkrange keeps it, so it wasn't LaRue. LaRue had it knocked out of bounds. Durham with the ball. Durham into front court. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. 30-17 your score. Clarkrange with the basketball. They'll give it over to Smith. Hayden with the ball. Looking for somebody. Gives it up to LaRue. LaRue down to Cantrell. Cantrell, a little runner, no good. Rebound Burnley. Burnley with the basketball. Long pass up to Ferris. Ferris going to drive in the paint, put it up and good. Ferris has come on here in this quarter. He's got a nickel in the quarter. And it's a 15-point lead now for Trousdale County with 90 seconds to go in the first half. Durham with it in the front court. Durham drives down, tried to take it over, picked off by Burnley. And Xander will come back in as now driving is the other Burnley, and he's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against number 13 for the Buffaloes. That's going to be Connor LaRue. As Jonah Durham, Chris Beatty, and Xander Reagan getting ready to come back in. Burnley at the line. First one, no good. Kane Burnley misses the front end of it. We'll have one more. Back of the line will be Keenan Burnley. Or actually, Kane Burnley back of the line. Second one, no good. He missed both ends there. Rebound, Chris Beatty. Beatty with the board, and here come the Buffaloes. Chris gets up in the front court, pulls up, gives it over to Reagan. Reagan with the ball. Reagan going to take it down in the corner to Durham. Durham knocked away and out of bounds. That's going off of Clarkrange and out of bounds. Somebody coming in. Now let's see, coming in is Riger. Also Ford coming back in. That is Andrew Ford. And it will be the Fords bringing it up. Alex with the basketball right now. Get over to the right side to Rankin. Rankin going to take the jumper. Good. Rankin with 2. Rankin's got 4 in the quarter and 4 in the game, as it's now a doubled-up Buffalo score, 34-17. Clarkrange's Cordell with the basketball. Cordell over to Reagan. Reagan with the ball. Xander back up now to Cordell. Cordell down in the corner to Beatty. Beatty off to Smith. Smith in the lane puts it up, but he's going to be fouled. I believe that one's going to go against Ferris. It will. Trent Ferris picks up his first personal. And at the line will be Hayden Smith. Hayden's looking to get double digits if he can knock these down. Free throw, good. He'll have one more. 34-18 the score. Second one by Hayden is good. Hayden knocks them both down. He's got 10 on the night. 30 seconds left in this one here in the first half. 34-19 your score. Don't get Showtime Ford halftime stats coming up in just a few minutes. Ball goes down inside to Riger. Riger out quickly to number 10 Ford. Puts it up, no good. Rebound Cordell. Good job by Cordell to get it out. Gets it to Reagan. Reagan long pass up to Beatty. Beatty with the ball. Over to Smith. Smith's going to drive in, and Smith's going to be fouled. And that'll go against Alex Ford. Ford picks up his first personal. 7.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Clarkrange with a chance to cut this down inside of 15. Now Smith going to drive in. Hayden, the runner, no good. Rebound Ferris. Ferris with the ball. Gets it over to Rankin, and that's going to do it. Halftime of this one, and at the half, the Clarkrange Buffaloes trail the Trousdale County Yellow Jackets 34-19. Back in a moment.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
And back here at Clarkrange High School where the Buffaloes trail here at halftime, 34-19. Welcome to the Showtime Forward halftime as we have with me, joining me, Coach Lamar Rogers, who's Lady Buffaloes coach. Quite frankly, had no trouble with Trousdale County tonight.
Well, we did. They got, they had some graduation losses last year. They had a really good team last year and, went far in the tournaments. And they got a pretty young team this year, so got to play everybody, which that's good. We did that last night at Jackson County also, and was pretty sharp. Had good ball movement. Addie Stowers come in and like she did last night. I think last night, a quarter and a half, she had 17 points and probably close to that tonight or something. So we're getting.
She had 19 tonight.
19 tonight. That's great. And Casey Sells got to come in and play a lot. Those girls been done really good all year long, offensively, and we're trying to, keep working on their defense and everything. And so, we done good and took care of business, and we get on to the next game.
Coach, you had to do a little bit of a different starting lineup tonight. What was the reason with that?
We, try to hold the girls accountable and everything, and we did that, so that was part of that tonight and everything.
Coach, this win tonight, with this win, of course, and Clay County falling to Pickett County, this pretty much, Seals, you can do no worse than tie for first place in the district.
Yeah, that's right. I think Clay and Pickett split, so Pickett's got 2 losses. So we basically probably got it locked up if we didn't stumble somewhere. So
Clay's got 3, so
yeah. So that's good, and that's one of our stepping stone goals and everything we got to go through. So both those teams were really good. I was anticipating them splitting. I think Clay got them 54-47 down at Clay, and I figured, Pickett would get them at Pickett down there. So two good ball clubs that we'll have to deal with, moving forward.
Coach, you've got a lot of games this week. You've got Crossville coming up on this coming Thursday night. That's going to be a good non-district game, good challenge for your girls.
Well, it sure is. They're getting better and better. I think Stone beat them 9 last time they played, and they've got, got some really good players, got some quickness. Coach McWilliams done a good job there. They've gotten better as the season progressed, like every team's supposed to. 32, I forget her name right now, 32 and 23 is probably their best players to be our starting point. And then they've got some nice post people that does a good job. And they have played zone and man, so we'll kind of, be ready for anything they throw at us and everything. So that's what we got them twice before the season's over. We got Stone again, and so that's going to, help us get better and everything. Hopefully we can help them. Y'all missed a great game at Stone, Gary. I mean, we just played super. Cassie and Kaylee played outstanding. The whole team did, and we won 68-56 over there, which is probably our best win of the season.
Coach, on Friday night you got Gordonsville. Gordonsville struggled this year, a team you guys were pretty much dominated in that first matchup.
Well, that'd be, and here again we should get to play young ones a lot, and that'd be good. We'll get control of the game like we did tonight, and then get everybody some playing time where they can get more experience. We've got some that, everybody's kind of getting relaxed as the season goes when they get out of court. We've got one or two that's still a little bit timid that we want to get that out of them. But real pleased how we've been playing. We've been playing at a very high level. At Jackson last night, come out a little flat after the Stone win, which is we don't want to, but that's natural sometimes. And then as the game about a little bit before the second quarter, we kicked it in, played real well. So I was played good win last night and a good win tonight. And then we've got, like I say, got some more games this week.
You mean this week? You wrap up this week with Pickett County on Saturday night. You've got the Lady Bobcats here at home. Pickett County, they've had some struggles, but they've been playing really well as of late.
Well, they got basically the same players they had last year, and they were very experienced, very good basketball team, and we have to be ready to play. That's always that's one of our longer rivalries, and we've had a bunch of them with a lot of schools over the years. It's changed a little bit and everything, but so that's going to be an exciting game. I think that is homecoming at 4:00. Isn't it? And
I think so.
We'll get that done. I think everybody's can come to homecoming. I think for free. Miss Jones will have it on the radio and everything, and then we'll clear the gym back out and get ready for the game when at 5 and everything.
Coach, this year winning the district, being the number 1 seed, has a little bit of an advantage. Explain why that is.
Well, hopefully it won't change. We'd like to host a district, and whoever finishes first, even all the higher seeds get to host satellite because of the virus. They don't want to, Livingston, over the years, or White County, the gym's always full, both during the boys tournament and the girls tournament, because it's just outstanding teams in the upcoming area. And they've changed it. TWSA has where the higher seeds will host, and then if that happens, if we don't falter, we'll get to play probably semifinals at Clarkrange High School in the finals here, which is that'd be pretty good.
That'd definitely be a great advantage and something to look forward to. And you made a big step tonight, and a win over Gordonsville on Friday night. You seal the deal.
Absolutely, and girls worked hard for that. That's one of our. Of course, we want to get the state tournament down there and see what we can do when we get there. There's a lot of good single A teams in the state, and here again we've been playing good. So hopefully, we'll get a good game plan in. Hopefully, whoever we're playing, try to be successful.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining us. Congratulations on a big win here tonight over Trousdale County.
Okay, all right. Thank you a lot.
And that was Coach Lamar Rogers, and he's the Lady Buffaloes win tonight. They'll be playing Crossville on Thursday, I should say. We'll have the live broadcast of that as well. Coming on Friday, we'll be out here for Clarkrange and Gordonsville, and Saturday we'll be out here for Clarkrange and Pickett County. So a week of action here from Clarkrange High School, so be sure to join us for that. Time now for some Showtime Ford halftime stats. We'll take a break from Showtime Ford and be back to take a look at them after this.
Hello, everybody. This is Bruce Babb. And from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember, folks, it's go time at Showtime.
Back here on the Showtime Ford halftime stats, taking a look at this Buffaloes. They are being led by Hayden Smith. He's got 10 in the first half, 5 for Evan Cantrell, 2 for Case Cordell, and 2 in the game for Anthony Cottle. For the visitors from Trousdale County, they're being paced by Alex Ford with, he has 6 in the first, 6 for Keenan Burnley, 5 in the game for Kane Burnley, 5 for Trent Ferris, 4 for Connor Rankins, and 5 in the game for Andrew Ford. So that's a look at the first half stats brought to you by the good folks at Showtime Ford. Clarkrange's foul situation, Cottle with 3, LaRue with 1, 1 for Durham, 2 for Hayden Smith. For Trousdale County, 1 each for Alex Ford, Trent Ferris, Cameron Rankins, and Andrew Ford. Let's take another break from Showtime Ford. We'll be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. This is Bruce Babb. And from all of us here at Showtime Ford, we would like to say Happy New Year's. We have a great selection of new vehicles, including the all-new Bronco. We have pre-owned vehicles starting at $19.95. We have financing for all credit types. We want to earn your business if you're buying a new car, a pre-owned car, or just having some service. We thank all of you for your support and your business and look forward to serving you in 2021. Remember, folks, it's go time at Showtime.
And back now for the second half of this one. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be down at Livingston Academy. We'll be back here on Thursday for Clarkrange and Cumberland County. We'll be back here on Friday for Clarkrange and Gordonsville. And back here Saturday on Facebook for Clarkrange and Pickett County. We'll have that on our Facebook page Saturday, as well as CPTV and Facebook, both Pickett and Clarkrange. Now quickly, Clarkrange turns the ball over quickly to start this second half. And the pass underneath goes off the hands of Rankin and out of bounds. So both teams turn it over. Clarkrange will bring it up. Clarkrange facing full court pressure. Durham with the basketball. Durham gives it up to Cottle. Cottle with the ball. Cottle in front, going knocked away from behind, picked up by Ford. Ford the other way. Ford going coast to coast, lays it up and in. Pretty move by Alex Ford. And Clarkrange quickly calling timeout. 7:37 in the third quarter, and it's 36-19. Trousdale.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Back to action. Clarkrange with the basketball now, trailing by 17 again. They'll work it up. It'll be Durham to bring it up across the timeline, gives it over to LaRue. LaRue back over to Durham. Durham with the ball. You got Cantrell, Hayden Smith, Cottle, Durham, and LaRue in the ball game. Ball goes over Cantrell. He'll quick fire. 3, good. Evan has 8 on the night, and the Buffaloes now have cut it back to a 14-point ball game. Quickly, Rankin with the ball down into Ford. Ford going to alley-oop it into the big guy, Ferris, who puts up no good. Tips it back up, no good. Followed by Rankin is good. 3 boards by the Yellow Jackets, and they get the basket. Back to the way, Cottle with the ball. Cottle coast to coast. He'll finger roll it, no good. Rebound taken away by Burnley. Burnley over to Ferris. Back over to Burnley. Back to Ferris. Ferris up and good. Good ball movement by the Yellow Jackets as they get the basket. Ball goes over to Cottle. Cottle has it stripped and stolen by Burnley. Back to the other Burnley, and he's going to be fouled by Durham. It's going to be a foul on Josh, his second of the ball game, and that will send Kane Burnley to the line. Kane Burnley. Nothing worse for a broadcaster than a set of twins. Trust me, folks. As Burnley fires and hits. Kane Burnley, his first point since the first quarter. Not scoring a second. Second rolls off, no good. Rebound, Cantrell. 19-point lead now for Trousdale County. Durham going to drive all the way out, get it out to Smith. Smith across it over LaRue. Down to Durham. Durham will fire the three, no good. Rebound, Rankin. Rankin with the ball, has it knocked away, and it goes out of bounds off of Cottle. Cottle has to be careful. He has three. Well, they say it goes off of Trousdale. So Clarkrange will take it. 6:24 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball comes in to Durham. Durham with the ball. Gives it over to Smith, off to Cottle. Now to LaRue, inside to Cottle. Cottle, a little jumper, no good. Rebound, Rankin. Rankin, a long pass up to Kane Burnley. Gives it over to Ford. Ford loses it, though, and Cantrell comes up with it. Ford over to Durham. Durham with the ball, backs it out. Durham gives it up to Cottle. Cottle to Smith. Smith going to drive in, take the shorter jumper. Good. Hayden gets the shooter's hop on that one. And back the other way comes Trousdale County. Trousdale with the basketball. They'll give it over to the big guy, Rankin. Now down to Ford. Ford up to Burnley. Burnley over to Kane Burnley. To Keenan Burnley. Back over to Kane Burnley. Kane Burnley for a three, no good. Rebound taken away by LaRue. Connor with the basketball. LaRue in the front court. Gives it up to Cantrell. Cantrell off to Cottle. Back to Cantrell. Crosses it over to Smith. Smith with the ball. Inside to Cottle. Cottle off to Durham. Durham over to Smith. Smith for a long three. Good. Hayden Smith now with 15 on the night. Clarkrange trails by 14. Ball goes to Ford. Ford crosses it over to Burnley. Burnley back up to Kane Burnley. Now off to Connor, or to the big guy underneath, up and good by the big guy Rankin. Cameron Rankin with two more. And Clarkrange steps, Durham steps in bounds with it. Turns it over, and we've got some substitution. Durham's going to come out. Reagan's going to come in. And Trousdale County brings a whole new lineup in. You got Carver, well, not whole new. You got Carver, you got Reiger, you've got Rankin. They'll go inside to Reiger. Reiger will take it up and score. Garrett Reiger with that size puts it home. It's back to an 18-point ball game. Reagan in the front court gives it over to Smith. Smith can't handle the pass, out of bounds. Clarkrange an unforced turnover on that one. And it'll go the other way. Front court will be Ford. Ford gives it over to Andrew Ford. Andrew Ford out front over to Alex Ford. Down the corner, they'll send it to Carver. Back up to Ford. Now over to Alex Ford. Inside to Rankin. And Rankin going to drive glass it home. Rankin with two more, and Clarkrange wants to talk about it. 3:57 to go in the third. It's a 20-point Trousdale lead.
This is David Price, your local Twin Lakes Business Solutions consultant. There's a lot to consider when preparing for college, including the cost. Twin Lakes is proud to partner with the Foundation for Rural Service to provide graduating seniors in our service area with the opportunity to apply for scholarships to help further their education. Prepare for your future and apply today at twinlakes.net.
Some restrictions apply. Please see the application for full eligibility rules.
.357 left to go in the third quarter, and it's now a 20-point lead, biggest lead of the night for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets about 8 to 10 kids deep. Clarkrange running about 7 to 8 in the game themselves. As with the ball's Reagan. Reagan's going to bring it up. Reagan with the ball, gives it over to LaRue. LaRue Front court gives it down now to Cantrell. Cantrell almost fell. He's back out front to Reagan, down to Smith. Smith for a three. Good. Hayden Smith keeping Clarkrange in this one. Back to a 17-point game. They'll go inside to Rankin. Rankin down the corner to Carver, wide open. No good. Rebound, Andrew Ford. Andrew Ford has it stolen by Reagan. Reagan with a steal. Reagan coast to coast, puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled by Riger, and Riger's going to be fouled. If that's Cottle, that's 4 on Cottle. No, that's going to go against Reagan. So Reagan picks up the personal. And Clarkrange gets a break on that one because it goes on Xander Reagan. Reagan picks up the personal. And Cordell's going to come in now for LaRue. Thought they were definitely going to call that one on Cottle, but they called it on Reagan. So Clarkrange gets a break on that one. The X-Man will take it. Front court comes Carver. Carver over now to number 1, Gooch. Carver over to Gooch. Down the corner to Ford, back up to Carver. Inside to Rankin. Rankin going to take the fall-away jumper. Good. Rankin heating up in the second half. He's got 10, 12 on the night now. Clarkrange with the basketball. Long pass underneath. Hayden Smith. Good pass from Reagan, but Smith can't get it to go. Nice pass from Xander Reagan from about 3/4 court. Now driving the other way. Offensive foul. Good job by the X-Man. Sets up, takes the charge. And that's going to go against Ford. So Andrew Ford has his second. Good job by Reagan to take the charge. Reagan, long pass picked off as Riger read that one all the way. Drops it down quickly to Carver. Carver back into Riger. Riger out front to Rankin. Rankin for a three. Good. This big guy can shoot. It's up to a lead now of 22 for Trousdale. Cordell with it. And we got a foul, a hand check on number 3. That's Carver picking up his first of the ball game. Clarkrange will work it in. Reagan with the basketball. Gives it over to Cordell. Back up to Reagan. Inside to Cottle. Back to Cordell. Cordell for 3. No good. Rebound knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Clarkrange. It'll be Ford to bring it in. He works it into Carver, and Carver going to walk it up. Over now to Rankin, right side. Back up front now to Carver. Off to Andrew Ford. Over to Carver. Carver will fire the 3. Rims out. Rebound Cantrell. Cantrell with the board, and here come the Buffaloes. Over to Reagan. Reagan going to bring it on the run. Reagan will drive through and has it, and he loses it. It's off him, out of bounds. And now here comes another group in for Trousdale County. As coming in is number 5 in the game. That is Brian Banks in the game. You've got number 11, Brown. You've got number 14 in the ball game. That is Coben Calhoun. Now steal by Reagan, and we're going to have a foul on Trousdale County. Reagan with the steal, and that one's going to go against number 23. That is Gregory picking up the foul. His first. Reagan with the basketball. Gives it over now to Cordell. Back up to Reagan. Reagan off to Cantrell. Inside to Cottle. Cottle going to drive, drop it off to Cordell for a 3. No good. Rebound tipped around. Good job by Cordell. Tipped it to Cantrell, who puts it up and in. Good job that time by Cordell to keep it going, and he tipped it over to Cantrell, who gets the basket. 70 seconds left to go in the third quarter. With the ball, Banks. Back out front now to Brown. Brown going to drive, and he'll put up the floater. No good. Rebound Cantrell over to Cordell. Cordell with the basketball. Long pass up to Smith. Smith will fire the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound up and good by Cottle. Cottle on his 4th point of the ball game. Coming back to an 18-point game, under 40 seconds to go, and we got a timeout call by Trousdale County. 37 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's 52-34. Trousdale.
Big news, Condition Heating and Cooling will be taking on a new image in 2021. Starting at the beginning of the year, we will be changing our name to Eco Heating and Air Solutions. Don't worry, we're still the same great company with the same great people, owners, and pricing. We're just switching things up a bit so that our name fits our goals and standards in providing heating and air conditioning services that benefit both our community and our environment. We look forward to many more years serving our loyal customers. Don't hesitate to give us a call for all your HVAC needs. Call Eco Heating and Air Solutions today and learn about our Eco Platinum Peace of Mind.
Back to action, 37 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And it will be Trousdale basketball. Looking to bring it in, they'll lob it in to Brown. Brown has it knocked away by Reagan, stolen. Cordell come up with it. Reagan knocked it away, but Cordell come up with it, but it's going to go out of bounds off of the Buffaloes. Clarkrange couldn't come up with it. 32 ticks left to go here in the quarter. As it will be Banks to bring it in. Banks will work it into Brown. Brown with the basketball. Brown going to drive the right side. Brown down, gives it off to number 14. He'll drive in, kick it out to Banks. Banks for a long three, air ball. Picked off by Cottle. Cottle with it on the run. And Cordell went down hard, but he's a little bit gimpy coming up. They give it to Cottle. Cottle going to drive through, get it out to Smith for a three. Going. Hayden Smith been a one-man wrecking crew for the Buffaloes. Back the other way, driving up is number 14. He's double-teamed, and they won't get the shot off. We're through three, into three. It is 52-37, Trousdale County.
Ventures Farmers Co-op, a proud supporter of York Dragon and Clarkrange Buffalo basketball. Co-op, in business since 1945, knows teamwork is important for success. From the first game to the last, work hard, play hard. It's a team effort. Have a safe and successful season from the folks at Ventures Farmers Co-op, located just 2 miles south of Jamestown, serving this area with quality products for farm, home, lawn, and garden.
As we get set to get back to action, it will be the final frame of this one. Just looking at some scoring on this one as Clarkrange being led, of course, by Hayden Smith with 21 points in the ball game. Next closest to him is Cantrell with 10. Ball comes into Ford. Alex Ford with the basketball. You got Alex Ford and the Burnley brothers. You've got down in the corner Rankin still in the game, and Farrah says that's starting five's back in the game now. We got 5 seconds. Got good D by the X-Man. Xander Reagan gets the 5-second call. And Clarkrange will bring it the other way. 52-37. Ball comes into Reagan. Reagan with the basketball. Reagan front court. Gives it off now to Cottle. Cottle loses the handle and goes out of bounds. Cottle tried to make a drive through the lane, lost the handle on it. It will be Ford to bring it in. Ford looking, lobs it in to Rankin. Rankin long, balls it up to Ferris. Ferris off to Burnley. Burnley goes up, partially blocked, and Ferris comes out with it, but throws it away right to Case Cordell. Cordell with the basketball. Cordell gives it over to Cantrell. Inside to Cottle. Cottle, a little jumper, won't go. Rebound pulled by Rankin. Rankin with the ball. Rankin going to go coast to coast with it and lays it up and in. Rankin, nobody stopped him. He just took it to the rack, lays it in. It's a 17-point ball game. Clarkrange with the basketball. Cordell out front. Cordell going to work it down in. Cordell going to take it all the way to rack. Reverse layup. Ready move by the Case. As he gets that one to drop. Now Rankin the other way. Loses it. Good D by Reagan. Steps in front of him. Gets the steal. Here come the Buffaloes. Reagan in the front court. Reagan has it knocked away. Burnley comes up with it, but he's going to be tied up by Reagan. Oh, they're going to call a timeout on it. So they say he got the timeout call with 6:45 to go. It's 54-39, Trousdale County.
At Meta-Through Pharmacy, managing your medications has never been easier. We are the first pharmacy in the Upper Cumberland to offer strip packaging for your medications. Our MedPack strip packaging organizes your meds in easy-to-open pouches organized by date and time you take your meds. It's simple, convenient, and certain. Let us take the worry out of your medications today. For more information, call 879-8133, or we invite you to come by and see our strip packaging machine today.
When it comes to watching sports, there's no telling what you'll hear.
No!
But when you order Pizza Hut for the game, you know exactly what you'll hear.
What the? Oh, that looks fantastic.
Your favorite pizza.
Ooh.
Those awesome wings.
What?
Plus sides and desserts.
Yeah.
All waiting at pizzahut.com. So order now, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Huh. What game?
Product availability, prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges and minimum purchase required for delivery may vary. Delivery charges not a driver tip.
Back to action, Trousdale County with the ball. It comes into Rankin. Rankin, wherever, almost stolen by Reagan, gets it back. Cameron Rankin tries to drive it, throws it away. Cantrell with the steal. Cantrell up to Cottle. Cottle has a tough catch by Cottle to keep it, get down, put the dribble, but then he loses the basketball. It's going to be out of bounds off of Trousdale County. And Ford didn't like that call, but the official doesn't care whether he likes it or not. It'll be Reagan to bring it into play. Reagan lobs it into Cottle, knocked away by Rankin, stolen, and back comes Ford with the ball. Ford coast to coast down underneath to Burnley. Burnley throws one up, can't get it to go. Rebound Cantrell. Cantrell bringing it on the run. Cantrell over to Smith. Smith to Reagan. Reagan back up to Smith, and it's knocked over. Cottle comes up. Cottle takes the three. No good. Rebound was Ford. Long pass out to Rankin, who's going to lay it up and in. Rankin with another easy deuce, and it's back now to a 17-point ball game. Ball goes over now to Smith. Smith with the ball. Off to Cantrell. Cantrell back to Smith. Smith. Back knocked away, gives it back to Cantrell. Cantrell fires the three. No good. Rebound by Burnley, and Burnley's going to be fouled by Cottle. And that will be 4 on Cottle. So Cottle's on the brink of extinction in this one. Burnley is going to work it in. Gets it in this time to Ferris. Ferris with the basketball. Ferris going to drive down, pull it up. Ferris bounces it off the foot of Cottle and out of bounds. 5:38 left to go here in the game. And Clarkrange going to make a wholesale substitute. You got Jonah Durham, Chris Beatty. You've got also coming into the ball game number 45. That is Housley into the game. Let's see, you got number 5 in the game. That is Tinch. Let's see, you've also got a Bird in the game. And Gavin Hayes as with the ball now is Ford. Ford drives in, gives it out to Burnley. Burnley's going to be fouled by Housley. Housley going to pick up his first. Clarkrange struggling to shoot the ball other than Hayden Smith, who's got 21 on the night, but 5.5 minutes to go. They pulled the 5 players on the floor and put in the younger kids. Free throw good by Burnley. Keenan Burnley gets his first point of the quarter, now the second. 58-39. A 19-point advantage. Beatty with the basketball. Beatty's looking for some help. Gets it over to Tinch. Jay with the ball. Off now to Beatty. Inside the house, they knocked away, and we're going to have a foul on Ferris reaching around. Ferris picks up foul number 2. 5:18 left to go here in the ball game. Beatty to bring it in. Beatty brings in, stolen by Rankin. Rankin's deal, long pass up to Ford. Ford's going to drive. His shot blocked by, looks like that one was blocked by number 23, Bird, but they're going to whistle Bird for the foul. So Bird picks up the foul. Clarkrange girls winning tonight by a final of 81-27. York girls winning 54-31. Free throw is good by Ford. Don't forget, we'll be down at Livingston Academy tomorrow night as York and Livingston in action tomorrow night. Second one good. And Ford has 13 on the night. 5:10 to go in the ball game. Clarkrange, their young kids in. Trousdale County keeping their starters in. Now Rankin going to make the steal. Driving his shot blocked. Burnley will follow it up and good, though. And that was Kane Burnley with that one. Beatty with the basketball. Now Beatty has it stolen away by the Burnley brothers. They'll drop it off and put it up no good. Rebound tipped around, and it will be Durham. Jonah comes out with it. As Trousdale getting ready to bring in some younger kids. Actually, not much of the younger kids. They've got some of the kids that's played quite a bit. And we got a ball is going to be out of bounds. It'll be Clarkrange basketball. Let's see, you got Brown back in. You got Riger back in. You got Andrew Ford and Carver, so as well as Gooch. They're really not younger kids. They've got their second lineup. They've got two lineups they run into the ball game. And now the pass going to be knocked up, stolen by Carver with it. Carver will drive. He'll float it, no good. Rebound knocked away, and Jonah Durham comes up with it. Jonah with the ball. Drives in the front court, gives it over to Beatty. Beatty down quickly in the corner. Putting it up was Bird. Bird missed it. Now long pass out, and Ford will lay it up and in. Ford with the breakaway. He's got 7 on the night. And some of the Clarkrange faithful starting to file out now. Not a capacity crowd tonight, but probably close to capacity for what they could let in the gym, as they only have 400 open tickets in the gym. With it now, Tinch. Tinch going to drive in the lane, send it back out to Durham. Jonah with the ball. Crosses it over, knocked away from Bird. Bird didn't pass Brown. I don't know who Brown was throwing that one to. So he throws, well, they'll give him the ball back. It looked like anybody touched it. Looked like he just drove down, throwed it away. It'll be Gooch to trigger it. Gooch gives it up front now to Ford. Ford a long 3, no good. Rebound Carver. Carver gets it inside to Brown, puts it up, no good. And Riger goes up and knocks it out of bounds. 3:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 64-39. 25-point lead now for Trousdale County. Clarkrange takes it down the corner to Tinch. Tinch with the ball. Gives it back up to Durham. Inside to Housley. Over quickly now to Beatty. Beatty with the ball. Beatty working it out front. Goes down underneath the Tinch. Tinch out to Durham. Durham going to drive in. Drops it off to Housley, and Housley can't handle it. And Trousdale bringing in some wholesale substitutions. You've got in the game, you've got Stafford. You got Banks. You've got Dixon. You've got number 14 in the game. That is Calhoun. And with this long roster for Trousdale County, you have to wonder if anybody's left in the county down there. Now with the basketball out front, they'll work it down into Dixon. Dixon, a little turnaround jumper off the glass and good. Tyler Dixon, his first 2 of the ball game. Clarkrange with the basketball. They're working down to Durham. Durham with it. Durham trying to get away from double team. Gives it down to Tinch. Tinch in the corner. Tinch nowhere to go with it. Needs to put down the dribble. Gives it up instead to Durham. Knocked away. Durham comes up with it. Back to Tinch. Tinch goes underneath to Housley. Knocked out of bounds by number 23. That is Cole. Gregory. Cole Gregory. And now for the Buffaloes coming in will be Gavin Hayes and Shaver in the game. Or Stover, I should say. 2:09 go here in the ball game. 66-39. Tinch looking to work it in, gets it in underneath to Hayes, out to Durham. Durham going to fire the 3, no good. Long rebound going to go off of Clarkrange. Clarkrange going to fall to 4-15 on the season, and more importantly, 3-7 in district play. As Trousdale can't get more kids in. For Trousdale County to get every kid on the roster, we'd have to play about 20 quarters, folks, quite honestly. Chris Beatty driving down now because half the county is in here at Clarkrange High School sitting on Trousdale County's boys bench. There's not a kid under 20 years old right in Trousdale County right now. As we got a whole new bunch come in, I'm just going to give you their numbers, folks, because I had to write them so small I can't read them. There's so many on the roster. It'll be Beatty to bring it in. Beatty looking, gets it inside to number 34, up and good. That was a good move there by Elijah Stover. Gets his first two of the ball game. Ball goes over, firing it up. Number 12, a long three is good. And number 12 is Kingston McLean. He get a three ball. Back the other way, Beatty going to drive in. He takes it all the way in. He's going to be fouled. 95 ticks left to go in this one. And Trousdale County is going to improve to 10-6 on the season. And 8-4. And now Stover in the lane, puts it up good. Elijah Stover with a back-to-back baskets for the Buffaloes. Quickly up in the front court, 0-0, going to fire for three. That one's off the mark. Rebound taken away by Stover. Elijah Stover gets it over to Hayes, and Hayes going to bring it. Hayes to Tinch. Tinch steps back, goes inside to Stover, who's got the hot hand. Couldn't get that one to go, though. Rebound pulled away by Trousdale County. Trousdale County in the front court, 60 seconds to go in this one. They'll drive in, throw it down in the corner, 0-0. He'll drive in, drop it off inside, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Stover. And back the other way now will come the Buffaloes. Beatty with the basketball. Beatty will work it over to Durham. Durham with the ball. Durham going to fire up the three, no good. Rebound pulled by Hayes, and Hayes is going to be bumped. And that's going to go against number 10. And I don't have a 10 even out on the floor, so probably the only number left in the that they could give that they got it out on the floor. Free throw by Hayes is good. Gavin Hayes in the scorebook. Gavin Hayes will have one more. Hayes back of the line. And the second one good. Good job by Gavin Hayes. Knocks them both down. 33 seconds left to go in this one. Ball goes over now to number 12. He'll drive around top of the key. Looking for his man up. Kicks it over. Stolen away by Stover. Stover got to it, and he's going to lay it up. No good. Follow, though, by Beatty is good. Chris Beatty gets two, and it's 69-47. Back the other way, number 2 gives it over to number 12. He'll drive in, lose the handle on it. It's out of bounds. It'll be Clarkrange basketball. 8 seconds left to go in this one. Trousdale County on top, 69-47. Comes into Beatty. Beatty going to bring it up. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Beatty going to launch it. No good. And 8 tenths of a second left to go in this one, and that's pretty much going to be your final, folks. 69-47 going to be your final here as Clarkrange going to lose tonight. And there you go. There is the final whistle. Your final 69-47. Clarkrange falls to Trousdale County. We'll be back in just a few minutes to take a look at this one.
Confidence, the one word you have to have when you choose a pharmacy. And Clarkrange Drug Center has worked hard to earn yours. Whether filling a prescription or giving advice on non-prescription medicine or health and beauty aids, Clarkrange Drug Center is the place to go for expert advice. Clarkrange Drug Center, always earning your confidence.
Whether you're competing on the athletic field or working hard in the classroom, remember you have the support of First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. We're behind you 100% of the way. Good luck to all the area teams. Play tough and play fair. And remember, when it comes to helping you with your banking needs, we're First Volunteer Bank, the bank with personality. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And now over and over, it's First Volunteer for you.
Back back here, and welcome to the Smart Bank post-game show as we thank the folks at Smart Bank for our post and pre-game shows. Clarkrange splitting tonight, Lady Buffaloes rolling, and then Trousdale County taking the nightcap in the boys' action, and a big win for them. Let's take a quick time out for a word from Smart Bank, then we'll be back to take a look at the scoring in this one. Hopefully we'll get to talk with Coach Shane Mundy, and we'll also take a look at what we got coming up. We got a bunch of it this week, folks. I hope you like basketball because we're going to be somewhere every night. We'll talk about that when we come back.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Clarkrange High School where Clarkrange splits with Trousdale County. Let's take a look at the boys matchup where Clarkrange fell 69-47. Scoring for the Buffaloes, Hayden Smith had 21. Evan Cantrell had 10. Those were the only two double-digiters for the Buffaloes. 4 each for Cottle and also Case Cordell. 4 for Elijah Stover and 2 in the game for Gavin Hayes. The Yellow Jackets were paced by Cameron Rankin with 19, 13 for Alex Ford, 9 for Trent Ferris, 8 each for Kane and Keenan Burnley, 2 in the game for Garrett Reiger, 7 for Andrew Ford, 2 for Tyler Dixon, and 3 in the game for Kingston McLean. Had a 3-ball late in the ball game. So Trousdale County wins it. They improved to 10-6 overall. 8-4 in district play and currently set at the number 3 spot in the district as far as the district race. Here, final look at the district race coming up. We'll take a look at that in a few moments. And, of course, a lot of big games going on tonight. We'll take a look at some of those. I see Coach Shane Mundy making his way over here. Let's take a quick time out for a word from Smart Bank, and we'll be back to talk with him.
Mortgage rates have fallen to new record lows, and Smart Bank can help you take advantage of these new rates, whether you're a first-time home buyer or in the market to refinance. Our team will help you decide which product works best for your situation. From fixed, adjustable, jumbo, FHA, VA, and RD loans to innovative customized loans for first-time home buyers, renovation, vacant residential lot, construction, and permanent. You'll find the smartest mortgage plan for your family at Smart Bank and feel right at home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Right back here at Clarkrange High School where we had a split here tonight. Joining me now, Coach Shane Mundy. And, Coach, your boys gave Trousdale all they wanted through about 3/4 of it.
Well, if you don't give up 10 turnovers the first quarter and we're down 7, actually it was within 5. And I think it was 11-17. I can't remember, 11-19. But we have 10 turnovers. Well, we cut them turnovers down. We might have another chance to score, might have another chance to get a rebound. But we had, I don't know if you kept up with tonight, it's kind of bad to say, we had 29 turnovers. We set a record for us this year. I mean, that's something we've really, Gary, been working on at practice is getting our turnover. But we just, unforced ones are what's killing us. But anyhow, effort-wise, pretty good effort. We didn't get the scoring from some that we need to get the scoring from, like we have, the Monterey game and a couple of the other games. But, Trousdale sitting third in our district. They're a good team. We got, Cumberland County coming up on Thursday out of the district, but Friday is a big district game for us. I mean, we're still, even with all this going on, we still have a shot at being 6th. And if they don't change it, they're hosting the first round district game. But we're going to have to win that one, and and then we got Pickett on Saturday, but we've got of course we're playing Cumberland County on Thursday. But my focus all year has been district games, getting better out of the district, working on our district games. But we'll see what happens. The boys, we're just going to have to come in tomorrow and do some. We're just not going after school tomorrow. Then we just got so many games, but. We'll see what happens.
The scheduling of God has not been good to you.
No, that's called Coach Rogers.
Yeah, okay.
He's not. Let's play 8 games in a row. We'll be all right. Well, yeah.
No problem.
No problem, Coach. But we got to. You just got to do. I mean, you got to play when you got to play. If something's been canceled, you just got to get them in, especially right before district. So that's the only way it really worked out, So. I'd like to give him the blame on it, but it's really not.
With the threat of bad weather next week, you got to get them in this week as well. But you mentioned that the Crossville game, Cumberland County's got a pretty good squad this year.
They got a real good squad. I mean, I know the record's not the greatest in the world, but I've seen them play. They're scoring. They've had games. They scored 80, 90 points. I mean, they're a real quick up and down the floor team, and it's like Trousdale was. And we talked about this. We got film. Got to get back. We can't. If we don't get the rebound, you got to get back. Well, if you don't get back, they shoot the layups and do the different things. And then when you get down, you get out of your scheme that you had planned, and you got to adjust. And sometimes I just don't adjust right, evidently. But the boys, I'm still got. We still got outside hope there. That's what we're shooting for. We're shooting for that, district thing.
And, of course, you mentioned Gordonsville. Gordonsville, they've had their struggles this year. They're a team here at Clarkrange. You should have a pretty good shot at it.
Listen, we're going to watch film, and we're going to talk about them. They've got, last time we played them and just different things. But that's a doable game for us. I mean, it really is. I mean, they might come in here and beat us 30 again. I don't know. But it's a doable game for us. We come out and play like we have a few games this year. It's never been really our effort, Gary. It's just our taking care of the basketball. Some nights we do, and sometimes we just don't take care of it.
And we wrap up the week, unfortunately, on Saturday.
Did you not bring this up last time we talked?
I think so.
I think you brought this up. Quit bringing that up. Don't even mention it. Don't even mention it.
Yeah, but let's just say you got a tough one coming up on Saturday.
We do. It's a big district game. So that's our last district game with Pickett County, and it's they're. Of course, I really hate it. It was John Parker that got hurt. Yeah. I hated that, a senior, and I really do. And I feel for him. I mean, for him, I really do. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Mm-hmm. No kid. I don't care who it is. I don't want to see them get hurt, and I hate that for them. But they're still a real good ball club. They'll miss him because he was a real part of their program and for 4 years, But they're still got a good bunch, good team. But like I said, we're going to focus in on Gordonsville, then we'll go from there, see what happens.
Of course, it all starts on Thursday with Cumberland County, and that's your next one up. And, Coach, a tough one here tonight, but thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on Thursday night when Cumberland County comes rolling in.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it.
And that was Coach Shane Monday, whose boys came up just a little short tonight as they fall to a good Trousdale County team. Don't go away. We'll be back to take a look at what's ahead for us this week. We got a lot of it. Don't go anywhere. Get your pen and paper out. I might make you take a pop test afterwards. Stick around. That's coming up.
Here at Smart Bank, we promise that when you choose to bank with us, you are choosing to manage and protect your assets in the smartest way possible. We understand you depend on your personal checking account for everyday life. That's why every new personal checking account includes a free debit card, free online banking and bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements with online check images, up to 10 surcharge-free ATM transactions per month, and more. At Smart Bank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, back here at Clarkrange High School, where the Buffaloes fall tonight by a final of 69-47. The Lady Buffaloes rolled 81-27. Let's look at our schedule now. Coming up tomorrow night, we will be down at Livingston Academy. I'll have the Livingston and York game tomorrow night. Coming up on Thursday on WDEB and also on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12, and Facebook. We'll have the Clarkrange Cumberland County games. On Facebook, the York Facebook, we will have York and Upperman boys. Gary Hall will have the call of that one coming up on Thursday night. Then on Friday night, we'll be right back here at Clarkrange. It's Clarkrange and Gordonsville, a big district game. Clarkrange girls can clinch the district championship with that. The boys can help their cause immensely if they can win in that one. So those are some big games. We'll have those on Friday night. Then on Saturday, and actually on Friday night as well, let's see, we will have the Pickett County game. That will be on CPTV and also on that will be on Facebook as well. And let's see, on Saturday, we've got Clarkrange and Pickett County. That'll be on Facebook. It'll also be on CPTV. So be sure to join us for that. You can get either my call or Dale's call of the game coming up on Saturday, and it should be some great games. And don't forget, they're going to have homecoming at 4 o'clock everybody can come out to that homecoming and no charge, and then they will clear the gym and they will have the game starting at 6 o'clock. Well, if that hasn't confused you enough, don't go away. We've got our players of the game coming up right after this, brought to you by Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Hello, this is Philip Hall with Hall Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We are proud to sponsor this broadcast Player of the Game. Be a part of the winning team. Hall's is proud to be this area's #1 pharmacy, and now you may visit our expansion in downtown Jamestown for all things sports and outdoors and a complete line of sports medicine equipment.
And back here at Clarkrange High School, it's time for our players of the game, and we're going to go out on a limb tonight. Folks, it has been a while since they've been able to be here, so we are going to give our players of the game for both games to those girls standing on the far end down here, the Clarkrange Lady Buffalo cheerleaders. They have not been able to be at the games this year. They're back for the first time tonight. So our players of the game for tonight is the Clarkrange Lady Buffalo and Buffalo cheerleaders. So all those girls on the right end of the court from me, we want to thank them and congratulate them. They're our players of the game and welcome them back as the COVID-19 restrictions been lifted, and it's good to see them back here at Clarkrange High School. So our players of the game go out to the Clarkrange Lady Buffalo and Buffalo cheerleaders. Well, that's going to about wrap it up for us from here. I want to thank Kevin on camera one. This was videoed and was live on Twin Lakes Cable and all the good stuff. Don't forget, tomorrow night we will be down at Livingston Academy, York and L.A. That's all you got to say. And we'll have that one coming up at 6 o'clock tomorrow night on WDEB and Facebook. Until then, for 15104 Sports, I'm Gary Clark. We'll see you at the game.